ain't gonna take my spot. First of all, we're gonna run this back. This is live.
Let's go.
Scoot Mosby. Man, this is the InDaLoop Podcast. I want to welcome y'all. This is Earn Your Spot before Earn is Your Spot. Nigga.
Oh. Right.
All right. You know, I got on my left, technically. My left, I got Big Boss Man, the Hit List LLC, Swagger Dawn. And on my right, I have the pillar, one of the guys who took We Go Hard from this small thing and just as part of that building that built it to where it is now, where it's one of the most popular places in New York to battle, period. It's actually got its own style, factual, where people would say this is the We Go Hard style of battle rap.
I will pause.
Themes.
Niggas can't even pause in battle rap without, that's that We Go Hard pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
So before we get everything started, Swag, how's everything going? How you doing? How you feeling about Double Entendre?
Oh man, I think the car was well put together. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that helped put all these battles together, and shout out to all the teams that's participating, and shout out for Young Dot and Prez to be the main event. You know what I'm saying? This is a long time coming. Shout out to Mo Mula for jumping on the card as well, jumping in there with scripture. You know what I'm saying, like, word.
Oh, all right.
And
I got Mula on that thing.
Yeah, I got the plug from you, bro. I appreciate you for even plugging that in. You know what I'm saying? Word. So yes, everything's coming on.
I forgot all about that, bro. And that shit just natural shit, right? You know what I mean? Like, niggas fuck with you, and that's bro. I always want to see him eat, so regardless it work out.
Yeah, Low was jumping in. He having some technical difficulties.
Okay.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
And
so
and Steams, how you doing, man? How's life? How's everything outside of battle rap? How you feeling today?
I'm alright, regular shit. My son healthy. I'm breathing. I'm working. Could be better, but I ain't dying. I ain't down. I can't even say I'm dying. Dying is me fucked up. It could be better, but I ain't down.
All right, that's what's up. So I want to get into. So we're gonna work backwards. I want
to throw something out there that you mentioned when Steve was the guest on that show that we did a couple weeks ago. There's something you touched on that I didn't really realize until I sat back and I did my homework behind it. You said that Steve's and Chef was pretty much like the first 2-on-2 in battle rap.
No, my statement was they were the first 2-on-2 on Summer Madness. Right. Even though it was a rematch, people say Steams doesn't have that Summer Madness accolade. Technically, he does, along with Chess.
You want to hear some real shit?
What's up?
I don't count that.
All right.
That shit don't go on my record. I was there because of Chess.
Talk your shit, nigga. You feel me?
That's just real shit,
I was
bro.
there for the check, nigga.
No. I was there because of Chess. Little bro was the star. Like, you feel me? Little bro was the star. That whole situation with him and Shine happened. Like, we got put on Summer Madness. Like, that's how that happened.
Yeah.
So, I have. Let's work backwards, right? So last thing you battled on the URL tournaments, in the URL tournament. Tell me what that experience was like in that empty room. Tell me what your mind was going through with Wavy.
Well, it's two different things. It's two different experiences in the same battle. Because 1 minute you got to go through this little room. So you thinking like, all right, I gotta really like go off. It's just me and him. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's only a few people in there. You feel me? Mostly females and shit. And it's like everything this nigga is saying is getting wild reviews. You feel me? Like even though y'all don't hear it completely on the camera, like I'm right there. They going crazy for everything the nigga saying. So now that shit got to my head. I start like when I go, I jump into my shit when I know I was supposed to calmly walk into my shit because it gets scarier later. You feel me? And that shit fucked me up, and that's why I slipped up in the middle of the shit because I was doing too much thinking instead of just doing me. Like this is one of them rare situations. Sadly, it's rare because it needs to be all the time that I know all my shit. I was ready off rip. You feel me? It's just that shit happened and it flustered me a little bit because this nigga getting off so much, and I'm expecting to walk. You feel me? And that was kind of the problem. I'm expecting to walk, and now I ain't walking. You feel me? It's
Yeah.
like now I'm thinking too much. It's like, damn, that didn't hit. That didn't hit. That was supposed to be crazy. Like, you feel me? And it's just like, nigga, rap, do your thing.
Yeah.
That's why I actually like this shit because Pressure Bust Pipes. That shit is a real crazy environment. You feel
Now,
me?
one thing I'll say, is that's like an original We Go Hard battle. If I'm not mistaken, Wavy was originally from We Go Hard before jumping to URL like you.
Mm-hmm.
So like to battle, I would argue one of your colleagues, one of your brothers from We Go Hard, um, in that URL setting. Did you think about it like that? Was that like a mindset, or was it like, yo, it's just Wavy? We gotta do what we gotta do.
What I was just thinking this way. You feel me? I'm battling Wave. Let me just go up there and wild out. You feel me? But the thing is, I should have took it as a fight for my life, and that's the only thing I kind of take bad about it. It's like I was already looking past bro, and that was my problem.
Mm,
You feel me? I was already saying like I'm a smoke Loso. I had like wrote my round. I wrote around and changed to Loso, so I was already zoned in on that. I finished Wave shit in like a week, so I was hype about the fact that I wrote that fast and I was confident in the material. But I should have went back in it and got stupid. Like you hear me? Like just got a little
yeah.
crazier and set it up for me to walk. I look back at them rounds and it's like, damn. Without every piece of conviction, it don't even sound like the way I had it. Even though I'm like niggas putting the reviews from it. Oh, I was fired. And shout out to everybody that showed me love. But it's just the fact that I know what I did wrong. I could have been a monster that day. I did good. I could have been great. You feel me? And that's at this point of the game, as long as I've been doing this shit, if I'm not coming with sunny performances, Pharaoh performance every trip, it ain't worth doing. I'm a vet. You feel me? I gotta be out here putting these niggas down, especially if they not lyrically inclined to stand in front of me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Shout out to Mr. Wavy, man. I feel like he raised the bar, and I felt like he raised the bar because he was facing you.
He
You know what I'm
said that
saying?
a lot, and shout out to Wade because this is why I love that nigga. Like he a real nigga. We had wild talks about the shit after, real talks about how we prepared and what we went at, and that's how I realized what I'm telling y'all now. You feel me? I went at this like it was another battle with a nigga I respect, but I'ma just cook him. When I should have took it as the fight for my life. We fighting for $25,000, and a lot, and coming from where we come from, I'm the top dog. I'm the nigga who niggas shooting for. So why wouldn't he come to murder? You feel
Yeah,
me? Like win, lose, or draw, he coming to kill. So it's just like you gotta be prepared for that. That's why I just like jumped. I got the Reaper shit, and even though I default won that Reaper shit, it wasn't the show I wanted to put on. You feel
yeah,
me? So then when it come to that, that's why I took Quiddy on We Go Hard for the quick one round, even though I'm giving him a fucking 100 clip because it's like it's to show the fans. I gotta keep people that really fuck with me who rock with me. I feel like I gotta give them content, especially after shit like that. You feel
So
me? Like
yeah,
so speaking of that, right? You said on Angry Fan at one point, if you didn't do what you needed to do against Danny Myers, you wouldn't be placed in the status of the greats from We Go Hard that have transcended to
mm,
URL. And talking about the tier below and the tier
salute to the
ahead.
YouTube user that's
Facts.
not saying your name.
Big facts.
And just to get on that, before I finish this question, if you are on YouTube, you should be subscribed to the Hit List LLC because that's how we get to see your name and shut you out completely. So make
That's the
sure you
bigger fact.
subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and donate if you can to the InDaLoop Podcast. It don't take too much. Of course, for me, it'd mean a lot. But yeah, so
That's a fact, yo. Whoever that is talking real facts, bro. I had to learn that. I started thinking I could run victory laps when there's no victory lap in Battleground.
Yeah.
Every you only good as your last performance.
That's a
You
big
feel
fact.
me? It's niggas
So
who've been on fucking amazing streaks. You feel me? And still ain't getting the just due that most people feel they deserve. So why should I feel like I could slack because
I
the
got a,
person I feel like is not who
hold
I
on.
feel like they
I
are,
got
shit
a,
like that.
I
Let me
want to
finish this.
ask you a question, bro.
Let me
Let
just
me
finish
ask you a
this one
question.
question.
Oh, go ahead, Scoop.
So when you battled Danny Myers about, I want to say, what it was like 3 years ago. So how do you feel your tier is now after battling Wavy and seeing where Chess
I'm
is
still
at
in
and
the
seeing
same fucking spot, bro. I ain't make no move, bro. All
is
this
that
is the shit that get me mad is the most about everything I do because I had opportunities. It wasn't like I never had no opportunities. There was a time when I used to feel like I had nothing, and I felt like niggas wasn't giving me no opportunity. But like I got the killer shit. I did not perform the way I was supposed to perform with you. You feel me? And I did my thing for the first 2 rounds, but the package don't look right when you see the third. You
Right.
feel me? Especially in a room that wasn't really receptive to me. But especially after I seen it on cam and what niggas told me, it's like, damn, bro, you could have did it. Because I literally on cam was winning.
I want to say though, like you got that ability to step in a room and make niggas pay attention to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you have that ability. I watched you do it personally. You feel me? So
Mm,
when you look at yourself like that, like take yourself outside yourself, astral project per se. You feel me? Take yourself outside yourself and see yourself how the fans see you, bro.
mm-hmm,
Don't put so much pressure on you. If the fans like what they getting, because we know what you're capable of. We seen
mm-hmm.
it on many of platforms and we seen it on
Mhm.
many a times. You feel what I'm saying, bro? So we know what you're capable of. Is can the consistency stay there?
Yeah,
That's what we
yeah,
want to know.
yeah. And it's time that I show that, bro. I ain't here to talk about it. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
it's
That,
just
yo,
time I show it, bro. It's time
shout
I
out to
show it.
the
What?
people because that Anubis battle was crazy. That Anubis battle was crazy.
Salute to you.
Like word.
Yeah, the niggas.
Yo, because I remember right before we booked you for January, I think you went out to San Diego. You was
Yeah,
somewhere in
yeah.
California. I
I
can't.
that was busy that whole end of that year because we did this
Yeah,
shit in January, and I think I battled in Atlanta on bullpen versus the nigga Super Black. I went to San Diego for my nigga
that's where you was
Moxie.
at. Whoever you battled in San Diego, please go watch that battle. I forget dog name, but please go watch that battle.
Moxie.
That was a focused fucking steams.
And the
And
crazy
that's
thing, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, it still wasn't, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's like,
you don't feel like that was a focused steams?
bro, son, I gotta. You know how like, all right, you watching the playoffs right now, right?
Somewhat.
All right. If you listen to the commentators, they say about Anthony Davis is that he killing and everything, right? He doing his numbers, but they feel like it's another level he could go to. I feel like even when I've showed dope shit, bro, I have another step, bro. I gotta like another inch, another mile I could go to, bro. Like I'm fire, my nigga. I gotta show it. That's why I don't like to even talk. Like I gotta show it, bro. The nigga just be pissed off when we having these talks, and it's like, my nigga, you got some other shit. I don't even rap half the time the way I practice because I get in the ring and then there's something else going on. You feel me? This is why I
Yeah.
point to certain battles and try to make niggas understand. Don't like, cause I want y'all to understand when I'm fucking up. You feel me? That's how real it is, how real a person I am. I want y'all to understand when you don't see me do this, when you don't see me do this, I'm not playing the right game. If I'm not talking slow and being having the conviction like I did with Sonny, I'm not playing the right game. If I'm not methodically walking through the nigga but letting every hard ball hit like Excel, I'm not playing the right game. You feel me? Like I've had all types of battles I get my bars off, but I could have got way more punches off. Like way more shit would have hit hard if
hey,
I
hey
just
yo
took my time.
hey
You
yo
feel
Steams,
me?
My next question comes from, when do you feel like you arrived and we go hard? Like, when did you feel like, all right, this is my league? Or have you ever felt like that? What was the battle or the moment you were like,
Like it's my league, or just like I'm the top nigga.
yeah, you the top nigga? We'll say the top nigga.
Fabio, King Fabio.
Now, what happened in that battle specifically
All
that
right,
made you feel
all
like
right.
that?
For me to explain this, I gotta give you We Go Hard history. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. When We Go Hard, when I came to We Go Hard, I was one of the top niggas from jump. You feel me? Like the Fort Green nigga can rap. Like that's how that shit went. This is a Brownsville thing. You feel me? The Fort Green nigga can rap. Nobody had it. You feel me? Like, and that's how that's how we talk. Like that's how hood slang. Nobody had it. The crown. You feel me? Nobody had
Right.
it. Nobody had it. The niggas was battling. We went through the first probably 2 years. And then like the third year, like in 2011, 2010, was shit kick up. Yeah, 2011, the nigga Fabio battles P. Gotti. Yeah, it was another We Go Hard nigga. He's an older We Go Hard person who ain't been battling for years because he was just locked up. And the funny thing, Lo, I'm gonna show you my man you look like. No funny shit. My nigga P. Gotti, you feel me? He did some time and shit. But
Shout
the
out P
nigga,
Gotti.
you definitely good nigga. You feel me? The nigga died though. You feel me? Fabby, this was the first We Go Hard body. Like this was the biggest body any of us have ever seen. Mind you, this is probably the first time that all the top We Go Hard niggas at the time was all together in one room in the barbershop watching them battle. We all conceded to each other like, yo, you feel me? Fabio got it, my nigga. Like, it's nothing to talk about. After he did that, I got him. I won clearly. Game is mine.
So, what was your favorite battle in We Go Hard? Like when you look at your We Go Hard history, because there's a lot of battles here.
My favorite, like, battle period, as in somebody else or my battle.
Your battle, your favorite battle, like you, when you got in that ring, you walked out. No matter how it went for you, this was the battle
Bring
that
it
I
back.
that you know for a fact. Like this is your favorite. You can watch that
It
battle
should have
go.
been Styles, but it's definitely not. It's fucking Pharaoh. I beat dog shit down his leg, and it was like the way it went. It was just crazy. Like I was supposed to battle him 1 week. Niggas fought at my event. Niggas switched it to the next week. I got the venue back and all that, a new venue and all that. It was the last bar of the battle. I then made that shit like the night before we actually battled, so it wouldn't have been a part of it. You feel me? I already won, but that ball gave me a name, made the whole like it literally was the beam drop was everything about the battle. Like all nigga said was the beam drop. You feel me? So it just like front to back, that battle was just like dopest shit that ever happened to me as far as my league.
Hold on. So in the live, YouTube user, whoever you may be, I want you to do one thing for me. I want you to subscribe and like so I can see who and what you're talking about. Because I don't know who you looking for. There's 3 of us, 4 of us if you count Steve's, and we all looked for at some way. So like and subscribe so you know you're talking about.
I'm about
And
to
if
say,
you
because
really
if you
want to
looking
find
for
us,
me, I'm easily fucking reachable.
That's a fact. I'm very accessible.
Yo,
so
no, you already know, bro. Nigga said what?
so if you
On every
and it,
social site, like you ain't looking hard enough. Ain't
Man,
nobody
listen.
else named
if
Steamsley on the fucking book.
Hey, you know what
and
though,
if you ever
True? We not gonna entertain none of them comments, man. You feel me? We doing something
well,
bigger
it
than
could be
that.
it could be something positive. It could be looking for us for a
If
good
they've been
reason.
looking for us, they been knew how to find us. Trust
That's
me.
a fact.
Trust me.
And you know, since you want to look so hard, you can also look to your Cash App in the InDaLoop Podcast and donate some bread.
Big
It'd be
facts.
nice.
So the bottom of the screen.
So, Steams, what gets your attention? So we talking about the new guys that come into We Go Hard because We Go Hard is damn near big now. It's part
Damn
of
near. Hold on, man. That's disrespectful.
no. When I say damn near, I mean like it's we're not saying it's up there with like It's
We
it's
know
one of the,
that, but
it's the
like,
great one of the greatest league, but it's literally what we
yeah,
consider like
it's
underground,
it's one
but
of
not
those the
popular.
greatest
It's the Drew
known
League, man.
unknowns.
It's the Rucker.
All right,
That,
here we
that
go.
You feel
say
me?
I
Let's let
definitely,
let's let
definitely,
It's the
Steve
big
define it.
three. Like you feel me?
It's
definitely.
it's the big three. Now, out of the big three, what is it that you're looking for when you see these new guys come in? What makes you go, like I want to give you a shot in my league. I want to show you that I'm king here. What puts you in that mode to want to battle someone and we go hard specifically?
Um, different things. A lot of times, like me taking Gwitty is more of a him wanting it, and the fans been asking for a while. It kind of makes sense. But at the same time, I don't pay attention to the We Go Hard fans because you gotta understand how this shit works. If somebody have a whole dope year, it's like Steamo, give him a shot. Meanwhile, it was 10 niggas you was asking me to give a shot the last 2 years. You feel me? So
Right.
now I just make the decision on like what mean the most, what count the most. Gwitty been asking for a long time, and I did promise the shit to him. You feel me? Especially with this Reaper shit just happening. And you know I got a few Reaper pieces I want to still get on.
One thing I noticed about you and the way you have conducted your career, one thing you don't talk about much is the business, the behind the scenes. The you don't show the stress from behind the scenes, and a lot of battle rappers do show that stress, and it's very evident. How do you keep your composure through that period of the negotiations, the back and forth, you know, but how do you keep that state of calmness all the time?
I mean, business is business and personal is personal. A lot of these niggas ain't businessmen, so why would we even like? That's why they be talking and doing all of that. Basically, they're not businessmen. Truthfully, I wasn't, but I'm old enough to realize like you gotta change with the hat you wear. You feel me? And I learned that a lot of that from City, just him getting me into like I pushed myself into throwing events. I didn't understand why he used to try to give me all these fucking rules and tidbits on how to operate when I throw my events. Cause I'm like, I'm just throwing events, bro. You run a league. I'm just throwing an event or two. Like everyone one event every once a year. Lo and behold, that shit was the setup for him to be able to fall back and not make, but let me go forward and do this shit all day. You feel me? And it just I learned certain things you can't say as a league owner. But like I said, I wear two hats. So it'd be one situation. This is why I always tell niggas I don't take nothing personal from battle rap to I could be dead beefing with you as a battle rap crew, right? And dead be you to be the main event on my next call. Like, cause that shit don't got
Yeah,
nothing to do
because
with
that
nothing.
ain't that. You feel me? It's
You
just
feel me? It
battle
don't
rap.
got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, it's just battle rap.
You
But some
feel
niggas
me?
don't know how to. Some niggas don't know how to separate the two. You know what I mean? And that
You
shit
wanna know
shows.
why? Cause a lot of times for a lot of these niggas, this is their life, bro. You understand? We all grown men. We got families, we got business to handle outside of this shit. And if we don't do that, then none of this is not even really possible.
So
But these niggas, they just walk into a battle and rap. You
yo, let me
feel
ask
me?
you.
They not out here putting nothing to the pavement to know what this mean, what that mean. That's why you get so much ungrateful moves from battlers because these niggas don't know what it means to put money forward for shit. We literally just went through this yesterday in We Go Hard. Niggas gonna come and say something crazy. Oh, I'm not getting a certain shot because you're not on a certain type of card. The fucking the trap shit we just did yesterday. The
Yeah.
Unity card. Shout
Yeah.
out to Peace. Shout out to Mercy. We about to do it all over again with the big dogs.
You
I'ma
know I
be
gotta
on that
ask you
thing.
about that, man. You know, cause the shit Mercy was saying earlier, dog.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
feel me? But go ahead, finish elaborating on what you were saying, though, bro.
I'm not even sure because I was dead ready to answer that question because we dead got to the bottom of that.
Well, shit, my bad, Scoot. I ain't mean to
No,
fucking put you in the
you know what?
skillet.
It's crazy. No, it's crazy. He answered it. I'm gonna try to summarize it for the people if they didn't catch it. But pretty much what you're saying is because you wear two different hats, the way you handle personal shit and the way you handle business shit is two different
It's
ways.
two different things.
And you can't intertwine or mix the two, even in professional.
And if need be, if I have a personal situation, it won't be known to Facebook. You feel me?
I
I
mean,
don't
as
have
it should
nobody
be.
to front for. That's niggas' problem. Niggas gotta like try to
You know,
make shows for other people. We all grown men.
because
When we
I'm not
when
gonna
we
hold you, right?
I'm from an era, you feel me, where there was no social media. You
That's
feel
a
me?
fact.
So
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Like this is why bro was just saying it. Like he's like I'm a young OG. That's because I always listened to my older niggas when I was a little nigga. Feel me? I was the nigga. My pops wasn't around, so all my OGs had to tell me about his moves because he was locked up. Then I'm understanding how to move and what not to do. So it's like, all right, we gonna move like this. So now when I'm shaking and jobbing, they running down on me. Yo, listen, you're not just fighting to be fighting. If there's a problem, you feel me? I had to learn a lot of different shit. So I move completely different from these niggas, like completely different. My
Alright,
Yeah.
integrity is more important to me than anything. Like I ain't got no time for this shit.
so look,
Now,
Yo, yo, wait,
wait,
like
real
I
now
quick.
y'all about to get into current events, and
Now, wait. I just want to throw
I'm
something
getting
out.
ready to. I'm about to go
I
ahead.
just
Go
want to
ahead.
throw something out there real quick.
Go ahead.
Something I learned from Steve, right? We're not going to get into the whole situation, but we was in Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And something situation was getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? And I went to naturally act like myself. You know what I'm saying? When I went to make that move, Dre and Steens grabbed me like, yo, bro, nah, it's not that. Not doing that. You got to realize who you are. You know what I'm saying? And what you have behind you. You know what I'm saying? Look what we did tonight. Look at the night we had. Look at the things we did. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You gotta know when to wear them hats. You gotta take one hat off, put the other hat on. You
You
can't
wanna
wear
know
both
what it
hats
is
at the
too,
same time.
bro?
And that's what I was doing.
Liquor makes people say stupid shit. And you can't always take that shit for everything. Bro, I am a firm believer. This is why me and some of my best friends are really still friends. Niggas done said shit I really didn't like word, continue 2-3 hours of a night chilling with niggas. Waited till the morning, yo, bro, you know you said this. You good? Like, we got a problem. Like, you feel me? Like, we not gonna sit here and be drunk and wild out on each other.
I'm gonna say this though, in my experience with motherfuckers that get drunk, it's always been a case of drunken man speaking a sober tongue with me every time. Cause people don't have the courage to say how they really feel. Like that's not gonna make me like you no more, no less. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Your opinion to me is your opinion to me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I might have one of you, whether I choose to do that or not. You understand what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't fuck with the drunk crowd. Me
You'll
personally,
laugh,
I
bro.
can't do it, dog.
The
Like
reason
I
why it's good
can't
for
do
me,
it, bro.
because the people I fuck with, because like niggas know me, y'all was around me, so y'all know I get sick.
Right? You get lit.
I I straight took, I wait till niggas is sober. You feel me? We gonna talk about this sober, because if you feel that way, we gonna get to ahead of it. Because if it's that much of a problem, maybe we don't need to rock. But other than that, it might be just, oh, you feel this way because this happened. Bitch, like nigga, I move how I move. You feel me? Like we gonna talk about how we talk about it, get to the head of it, and call it a day. Like, but nah, I don't
But see, the
play none of that
catch
shit.
22 of that for me would be you still said it. Whatever, you know what I mean? You said it.
And I can get over that. That's the difference. No funny shit. If I could find out that it wasn't completely malicious, but it is something on your mind, I could get over that. But then again, it depends on what you said.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I was. That's what I
Yeah,
was. You took the
that's
Because
words out
true.
of my
niggas
mouth.
say the darndest things sometimes, my nigga.
Yo,
So
like real to the point where like when people say things sometimes, and like you know what I'm saying, I agree with both of y'all because sometimes when people say things and they drunk, and you be like, all right, we
so
gonna talk about that later on. And then sometimes when people say things when they drunk, and you can forgive them for it, but it's the fact. But you know what I do? I'll be like, in my mind, I'll be more like, but you had to get saucy to say that though.
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
man.
I'm
See,
saying,
for me,
And I see what you're
so,
saying, because that's how you
so
play it.
it ain't
That's how
healthy.
you
see, for
shrug it off.
me, when
Like, oh, you
people,
had to get saucy to talk to me like that. And I already
yeah,
know
So
what you're talking about.
yeah, but see, for me though, And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. A friend of mine, like this is some real shit too. A
Yeah.
friend of mine was supposed to come to that event in Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't come because I didn't get them a rental. You feel me? Like, how you not going, but you supposed to be my people. And they said this shit while they drunk. Like, nigga, that's why I ain't going there. And I'm like, okay. And I
Nah,
ain't
see
fuck with
that,
that
see,
person
and I
since
see
though.
what you're
Like,
saying, but that was a true colors. That's a
yeah,
see. It be
so
like you said. It's about what you say. That's a true colors. That right there showed that it was never real support. It was about what I could do for you, and now you
and
gonna
what
come
I can get
support me.
out the situation possibly. Like, you feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Like,
this is
and that
why I
shit
tell
fucked me
people
up. That
you
shit
don't
fucked me
see
up for real.
nobody I used to like. My day ones, certain of us just got back right because I told niggas had to realize I wasn't fucking with niggas. I had to realize if I'm not getting you in for free, you're not coming to my battle. If
Yeah,
I'm not showing you the new bitches, oh now I'm lit. So all you hearing about is Steams is doing certain things is broads around. Oh bro, let me pull up because this. But it's like you're not coming to see me rap, bro. You're not gonna check and see if I know my raps. You're not gonna
So
check to see if I'm good. But yet I just met these battle rap niggas and they calling me every other day. You finished, bro? You locked in? Yo, matter of fact, nigga, I live in niggas live in Bronx, Harlem, everything. Yo, I'm linking, bro. Niggas in New York, they linking me. You feel me? Like I got some niggas that's from PA. To this day, I was just with my PA niggas this weekend. They pulled up to the battle event. Like you feel me? Come link niggas just to build. But niggas don't. But my day ones can't come pull up just cause. Like you feel me? Shit like that made me realize I can't fuck with people. Like
Stevens, let me ask you a question. Have you ever, it's going back to an old question, but have you ever dealt with business drunk, or is there a time you did a
oh
business where
man.
you was like, and you were like, nah, I'm not, I can't believe I did that.
Oh, so we gonna segue into that, huh? Okay.
You
I
saying
don't
that?
think
Have
so.
you ever stepped on that motherfucking stage too twisted?
Oh, like battled drunk? Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no, no. The funny thing, I've probably battled. What could I say? I know I battled over high.
Oh, I know that for a fact.
I battled the nigga Press Mafia Zooted. Yo, that shit was the worst. I feel like my timing was ridiculously off.
Mm.
Like I don't know what the fuck. And it's so crazy. I practiced this shit right before he came. There's no excuses. Like the niggas rushed me there. This nigga comes 2 hours later. You feel me? Like rushed me,
Yeah.
woke me out my sleep. What are you not doing? You're not here yet, huh? Nigga, the event started. What are you talking about? This nigga pull up when he want to, how he want to. Like that shit fucked me all the way up. But that was probably that. Um, who else? I really don't smoke. Like I try not to smoke before battles ever since that battle. I've done it after, but for the most part, I try not to.
Now,
Um,
boom. Since Scoop asked that question, I like what you did there, Scoop. We gonna segue into that conversation we had earlier this week. So, as being Steve's as being like staff, or you know what I'm saying, like throwing events or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
I'm just going to throw it all out there, right? Boom. So, what's that? What is that league's name again? I don't know I don't want to slander their name. Anyway, they Billy Boondocks get shot at an event.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't say they leave.
Yeah.
We don't want to be a part of the fucking telling that's going on. Because niggas is talking too much. I'm sorry. Too many names is being thrown around. But yeah, Boondocks got hit.
Yeah, and pretty much they were saying that they was like
The
why
league was responsible.
the villains was on here, and the villains were saying that when they because they was also booked some of them got the battle and a couple of them didn't get the battle, such as the event
Mhm.
obviously. But what happened was they said while they was there, they said that they noticed that at the event they ain't have no real security there. They had the league owner, one of the league owners, or one of the staff or whatever. He was drunk. He supposed to have been like security or whatever case may be, and then that's how. I'm saying, I mean, it's an open carry state. I just don't know how
Yeah.
inside the venue with it. You know what I'm saying? Well,
I mean, he was in a venue. I heard he ran. Hold
outside.
up, I don't think it was outside. Yeah.
Yeah, it was outside. But that's what I'm saying. So I don't think he went to his car, got it, and came back. I think he had it like the whole time. That will only make sense.
See, this is why I don't want to have this conversation.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, I know exactly what transpired, and my take on it is Billy got sat down. He did too much, and it shouldn't have happened. You feel me? But
Yeah,
everybody's grieving. It wasn't meant to be more than that. What it was. You feel me?
yeah,
We move on.
yeah.
So in the case of like rap, right? Was it safe to say when you were doing steams, scheming was kind of dying out in the way that you write? Because the way you write is really intricate and it
Hmm.
stays in a double, triple entendre way. And if the people in the crowd are paying attention, they miss a lot of different things that you say.
Hmm.
Um, would you say that was at a time that was dying in battle rap? And if you
I'm listening. Brother, you said if I what?
Oh, and if so, like, do you think it's come back in a way?
I mean, I definitely say it's come back. Dying. You want to know what it is? Battle rap became punchy for a while. It became extremely punchy because I became more of a puncher, but I have my style. So you feel me? You would never like. This is why I laugh. I felt like certain battles I just did nothing but punch. Niggas are never in their life call me a puncher. You feel me? So it's just like I'm a scheme artist. It could never be dead. It just turned into only the niggas who really know what they doing was doing.
Yeah,
Because the shit was dying as far as these random niggas trying to scheme and you don't know what the fuck you doing. Niggas done used every scheme up, and what niggas don't realize, half of the niggas well, not half of them, but well, me and whoever done followed suit, niggas scheming to the punch. You feel me? Like half the time I scheme to my punches, I lay it all out for you and then punch with it.
yeah, yeah.
So, is that the new evolution of scheming? Is that you have to scheme to the punch now and just to appease the fans,
I don't
or
know what like. Listen, man, I
I
don't
just
want to
think
say that.
artists would do what works
That's
for
my
them.
shit. That's my shit. You feel me? The scheme punching shit. I invented it with rum. That
so
I don't know what niggas can do and what they gonna do because I don't even be paying too much attention. But if niggas is scheme punching, hey homage.
so when you battle, for if you don't, well, I'm pretty sure you don't know, but like, man, I come from Boston, so when you battle Chilla, it was like a big moment for me, being a
Mm-hmm.
fan of you, and then like Chilla being like kingpin down
He's
here.
chilling.
You know what I mean? And so he's kind of like
Wait, can you repeat that? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Chilla Jones being kingpin
Stop.
here.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
No, see,
Shout out to my
I
man
said
Mike Caswell. Shout out to my man Mike Caswell. They say Caswell convincingly beat Chilla at King of the Five at their last event. Shout out
that
to that. We're not gonna
that
rob
don't
for that.
that does not change.
Not gonna rob for that.
Bro, I'm
That
not
does
gonna
not
hold you,
change.
bro.
Not gonna
That
I'm
rob.
don't
not
change.
gonna hold you, bro.
That don't
Yes,
change.
it did.
That does not change who
Killer
Chilla
is
is.
killer, bro.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But when, from what I heard from the battle, they was both scheming, but he was out scheming Chilla because the schemes didn't go nowhere. He did two schemes. If I can reference them exactly, it was like one scheme was like, yo, all you do is come here and do the same shit all the time, right? And then did another scheme after that, and the scheme was leading to all you do every time you show out is come out here and try to sound like me. So in retrospect, what you're saying is all I do is repetitive shit. And you just doing the same repetitive shit I'm doing. So it was redundant for him to throw that out there. And then the boy out schemed him.
All right. So
I see you working.
Where I'm getting up there. When I start getting lit. This is the later time. This is when I start writing my rap. I'm saying got lost.
Hey
Like oh
man,
shit.
you do that
Yeah.
shit again, I'm gonna throw a jab at you.
You feel me?
Do
But
that
yeah,
shit again.
so
I took that personal.
so when Steve's battling Chilla, right? It was a big moment for me, and it was a pretty big moment in general. Um, how do you feel about that battle? Like
I
as a
hate
whole,
it. I
why?
fucking hate it.
Why do you hate that battle?
Because, my nigga, I fucked the package up. And the main reason is the same shit that I should have been over letting get to me. Not getting the reaction I want. You feel me? Like, I just wasn't feeling like niggas was fucking with me. And then when I looked at this shit, I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. You rapped at the pace you wanted. You got your shit off cool. Let the camera speak, nigga. This is what you live for. And I didn't do that. I let the third. I was too out of it by the third. Pardon me. I was too out of it by the third, and let myself lose myself and lose the fucking balls.
Like you know, what's a battle that you would want these days? And like actually, I had to make this statement before. Um, I asked Low, who is the opponent that you would want to face on one of those big cards on URL, like Summer Madness
On
or
Summer
no?
Madness, I mean, it would have to be like DNA if
I
we're
think
talking
you
that.
and JC would be
No, the
lit
question was
personally.
the question you asked was, in the future do we see Steve's doing the Summer Madness? Do we see that in his future for where, you know what I'm saying, for what he's done in the past? So, yeah, I can see him doing that, right? And then the question after that was, who will we want to see him against? Who will be a good match for him? That was the exact question. I just wanted to throw that out there.
See, a lot of factors play into a question like that. That's some fucked up
Mm-hmm.
question.
And it was.
You know, because you
You
wanna
gotta
know why?
understand, first of
Like,
all, who
and
we
this is so
dealing with,
real.
for one.
Like me being real, like just me. Like fuck anybody else. I don't see that shit if I don't turn the fuck up. You feel me?
Mm.
Like this is why even when I get right off the phone with y'all, I'm that like I just realized like even when I'm talking this shit right now, I need to finish these Woody balls right now, smoke Mac and these niggas for this 2-on-2 and get ready for this URL situation I got coming up. Like
Oh
I
yeah, that's
gotta be picture perfect for everybody. I gotta stop thinking I could get away with one and then worry about the next. Everybody gets picture perfect and everybody fucking dies.
yeah. You got a 2v2 coming up with True Indeed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
Yeah, versus Mac Myron and M City.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that definitely is crazy.
That shit gonna be fire.
Yeah.
So speaking of your 2-on-2s, right? Um, when you bat is it different preparation for different teammates? I mean, knowing that you only had two, but I like to ask people who've teamed up with two different people. Like, is it different? Was teaming with Chess different than teaming with True Indeed?
Teaming with chess was it was different. The emotion going into it is more different. Like, battling with my brothers is the same to me, but the emotion going into them is different. Like
Mm-hmm.
since the day me and Chess started really battling hard body and going hard, we wanted to battle together, and that shit happened for us within 2 years, 3 years. You feel me? So it was like a dream come true out of nowhere. I wish I took better advantage of that shit. You feel me? But at the same time, niggas made us do that shit with 2 weeks prep, 3 weeks prep, back to back. So back to back.
So you and Marv one was you Chess versus Marv one and Quest Cody was 2 weeks prep.
No. That one we had. I think we had ample time. I'm not sure because I don't remember like that, but we had
Mhm.
ample time. I believe we did. I believe we did.
Some of my favorite 2-on-2s are 2-on-2 battles are you and Chess, specifically because you guys start to perform. You guys get a lot more uh, animated, a lot more animated. The Super Saiyan joint, the fusion joints that y'all had.
Mm-hmm.
Um, y'all did the coincide and Summer Madness. Uh, yeah, y'all consistently put on dope choreographed moments in battle rap together.
Blame
Is that
Chess. I
Is
don't
that
understand. Wayne Casper. That nigga make it up. I be looking at him like, you think it's fire? Fuck it, we doing it. That helicopter shit, I ain't gonna lie. He made it up, but I brought it to life. I ain't gonna lie. Cause he was like, son, how the fuck can we do it? I'm like, I thought of that shit like, I mean, I could lift you up. That nigga said, what? Get the fuck out of here. He said, you're not serious. I said, I mean, it depends on if you want to do this shit you talking about. He like, how? I mean, we could do this, turn around, I lift you up. You could really do that? Went in my lobby and did this shit like 4 times in a row. He said, nah, I'm dead. You really can do it.
But
like, what
that was a great moment for y'all though. Like that's a
that nigga
historical
crazy, bro. Like,
fucking moment though.
a fucking houses, nigga. I throw house like 50 pound bags a lot. like every day. I'm dead, but that shit was funny to me. Like, nigga, you don't think I could get you off the floor? What? I fuck with big bitches. Like
And chess couldn't have been no more than what 130, 135
back
then.
then. Back then. Mind you, the little
Yeah.
nigga solid pause. That's a brolic skinny little nigga. You feel me? Like, look, I gotta stop doing that. This nigga's a whole grown man. The nigga is brolic as shit, you feel me? But back then, bro, he had to be, I don't know, he was one something. That shit wasn't about nothing. And that one time I was trying to do that shit that I ever have a struggle. Like it was always we locked in, all I needed the cup. We good. Like
Oh
we up
shit.
here.
But
how
then
many times? How many
I
times
got
y'all
a
practice
two-part
that?
question for you though.
I ain't gonna lie, just one time the night before. Not one time the night before. We practiced it when we made it up. We went outside. I did the shit one time, the nigga laughed. It was a big joke, and we just went back to writing rhymes. Like we couldn't even try to practice it over because it was really a joke at first. You understand? Like, nah, this you not serious. And I did this shit so effortlessly. Like niggas was like, "So you serious?" Then we got because the niggas I held it like the way it started is like, "Yo, bro, son, he really did this dumb shit, bro. But you gotta spin him. All right, drop. Y'all good? Like you feel me? Y'all good? All right." Nah, this stupid nigga. He just did this shit. We doing it. Fuck it. We doing it. Then the night before the battle was like, yo, bro, you sure you can do this shit? 5 times behind the right behind the back to back to back. Oh, all right, bro, we good. Yeah, we good, my nigga. I wasn't worried about the shit.
So look, I got a two-part question for you, right, bro? And you my man, so and I would never say or ask you no crazy shit. But personally, I want to know: do you feel like you owe the fans more than what you've given them lately?
Yes,
And my second question is: 2021 coming up. What what can the fans expect to see from you that they haven't
I'm not
seen
making
before?
promises, bro.
I ain't asked you to make no promises. I'm asking things that you think you've improved on that we can expect to see from you going forward.
But I need to
Like the
continue
early, like the
my
early.
poise and my patience. My poise and my patience. It's sad that the battle was in 2019. Now that I think about it, it might have dropped early January this year. But Sonny, my patience. I gotta show my patience. My first round with Reaper was my patience. Slower, it gets scarier. You feel me? I'm watch what I do to Gwitty.
Mm,
I want to see I want to see Steams in that champion of the year conversation because I believe you belong there. I want to
Thanks,
see
bro.
Steams. I want to see Steams in a few other areas amongst battle rap because I feel like personally you belong there. Just no, I'm gonna take that back because I was gonna sound like a real goofball. Just for the fact that the lyrical content you provide to the culture, the performance you provide, the longevity you to put in this, and also the people you brought in behind you, and the staple with Rigo Hard that you built with the people behind you with that. Like that's a lot that you've done, especially before even any of these other battle rappers even thought about becoming a league owner or even being a part of any type of league like that outside of URL. Like it's a lot that comes along with you. So I believe certain conversations should be had. I feel like, but at the end of the day, you know, it all depends on you and what you get of people. Hold on, y'all. What up, though, Kitchen? We doing this interview with Steam on shit. Everybody can hear you though.
Everybody hear Big Kitchen?
Everybody can y'all
Yeah, we hear you,
clean?
gangster.
It's good, Clint.
What's the deal?
My son, yo, what's caking, gangster?
My boys.
This hit list shit, y'all. Y'all see what we got brewing?
You know the Vinabs.
Yeah, and this just on the regular. I was just calling my boys on the regular too.
You feel me? That's what we do. You already know.
Regular shit.
Shit, nigga, if you want to jump in this motherfucking interview, nigga, you can.
Yeah, you know I'll definitely do that.
Yo, Kitchen.
Steve.
Yo, bro, son, I want to battle you on URL, bro.
You want to battle me on URL?
Y'all hear that first, though?
Yeah, bro. I've been trying, bro. Son, I want that. Like that's one of my favorite battles, bro. I'm gonna sit here and admit some real shit, bro. You're PG, bro, with Magic.
Please, Steve. Let me bring him to the interview. Let me bring him in.
All right.
Bring me in. Bring me in.
You got the Be Live app on your phone, right?
Yeah, I still got that shit.
All right, go into your messages. We about to send you the link. All right. Yeah, we bringing Kitchen Clean in this bitch.
Yeah, bring my bro on. Like
I'm gonna
that's
get
my
with
son. No funny shit. That
Listen,
nigga.
though, I'm about to say something. See, like, that's just God working, though. You feel what I'm saying, man? Like, we gonna get to that. Let me send my brother Kitchen Clean. I don't want to jump out of here.
You don't want to talk about it before he hear you.
Yeah.
Cause it's
So
crazy. Like just cause y'all brought him on, it's like all sorts of shit going through my head now. Like now we're gonna talk to Clean. Like now I want to talk because I dead want to battle Clean, bro. Like I've been wanting to battle Clean.
Now, while they doing that, while they setting up that, I finally get to sit down and really like talk to
Get your
Steve real
questions
quick.
off. Let's rock.
So, right, you battle like how consistent do you think you want to battle 2021 now? How consistent you want to be?
I ain't gonna lie. Now that I know I could, I want to be in it every 2 months. So if it's 12 months, I'm at least 6 a year. 6. I want to do at least 6 next year.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing 2-on-2s, if I do 2 to 3 2-on-2s, I want to do 7.
All right, so let me just throw this out there, right? We at least need you on hit list like twice next year. If you do it
Well,
on.
I'm kindly hosting in December, and I'll pull up for game. You know how that goes.
Let's get it.
You feel me? I'm kindly hosting in December. I will be in the building.
Facts.
You feel me? And next time I owe you I owe family. Like I'm a bug on somebody next time I pull up the hit list. No funny shit.
Yo, I'm a send you. I don't want to talk about it on here, but we was talking about doing something early next year. I think I got a nice little fit for you.
Mm-hmm.
Fate mentions himself in the comments versus Steams. It seems like Fate is calling out Steams at the moment.
Fate? Fate? Why you doing that, bro? Steve, I'm about to get you a plate and all that. I fuck with you, God. You want to shoot at the guard? Like, I'm gonna smoke your glasses off, kid.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Steve's on. Fate on the check-in. Heard you, King.
When we look at Steve's career,
hey, you know what though? You know what though? Not for nothing, but I'm looking at it. Hold on, let me pull it back up. I'm looking at it, and that look dope on the card. They got to put that's capital though. But, you know.
So when we look at on the card, we look at Steam's career. We look at We Go Hard, right? Let's when Steam's came in and We Go Hard, how big was We Go Hard? For when you walked in, Steam's, how big was We Go Hard?
How big was We Go Hard when I walked in?
Now I want to say you walked in.
It was. I mean, it wasn't nothing. It was the startup.
Now what?
it had a year before me, but it had no breakout artists, and I wasn't their first breakout artist. So don't get me to saying that. You feel me? What they, gang, us, our. I wasn't the first breakout artist, but it was other people, man. Like if you start me to talking, I'm gonna go through a whole. Especially with me, I'm a little nice now. I'm gonna start talking a whole segment because that's we go hard history. Like,
Oh no, I want to get into that. I really want to get into. Uh, I'm gonna make it hard for you. Top four battles
Pause.
that you have to watch from We Go Hard that show the evolution of where it's at today.
pause,
Top four.
but you did what you was trying to do. You heard D? Pause. You heard, bro?
Yeah.
He did what he was trying to do. That question is crazy.
All right, he trying to jump in here.
All right.
So answer that before I let you.
Well, me first of all, me and Carter, me and Carter. Chess and Carter, Money and Gwitty, Money and Gwitty. Ah, that's yo. That was one of them ones. The fourth one is hard to think of. I'ma say Kid Rock versus KO.
Mm.
But I'm gonna say the fourth one is up in the air. It could be a lot of battles. Cause I can say D Dub versus Prezi. You feel me? That had the whole essence of We Go Hard. Like it's a few of them things. Like
Now give me a solid two honorable mentions.
well, I gave you one, but no, we ain't even counting that.
Yeah, we don't
Um
cut that.
um that once what was the question again?
So battles that show the evolution of We Go Hard.
Evolution of We Go Hard. So we gonna go later to then we talking about evolution over time. Um um uh maybe Dougie versus Nico. Dougie versus Nico. That was evolution. Cause I don't want to mention Dougie and Chess again and give Chess too many battles.
I knew
You
I
feel
forgot
me?
about you. I'm gonna call
Because
you. You gotta go holler because
it's a lot of ones. But I'm gonna say Dougie versus
I'm out of
Nico
commission.
and
I'm out of commission.
Jerry West and Ish.
Yes. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna call cuz. Look.
Did you think
All right.
that your reactions would get this big and popular?
Never. I didn't expect that. That shit was
Like
random.
you
That shit was
have
random.
what you got? I was on YouTube. I want to say about maybe a week ago, and there's part 1, 2, 3 videos. 10 compilation videos of you just moving weird to certain bars. Like how does it? Yeah, like yo, you know what I mean. How does it? How does it feel to
Yo,
like?
you wanna laugh, yo? I can't
Yeah.
even control that shit. When I'm nice in the spot, I really love rap. You feel me? So when I'm nice in the spot and bars is going and you really bugging and then you say that one bar after you've been bugging, it's like, go, give them more. Like I really be no funny shit. I kid you not. I be feeling that shit in my body. Pause. Like you feel me? It be me like shaking it off. Like go, go.
I can't
He
believe
keep telling me to
that.
log on my Facebook, but it ain't letting me though.
I don't know. I keep trying to see.
Bro,
I
tell
keep trying to.
tell tell either you or D
Hold on.
I
send the
did.
link.
I sent him the link, but he got to log in through his messenger, and his messenger acting weird.
See, that's the thing because it's telling me to log in through my Facebook, and it was telling
Yeah,
me an error, and then one time it worked.
that's
So
how
that's how I got on.
it works.
You feel me? That shit was acting crazy for like it was like for 10 minutes. I was kept trying to because the nigga came on. He hit me like yo was taking some. Whoop. Oh, I finally worked.
He doing it now though, bro.
Looks like Hitlist is into Fate versus
Man,
Steams
like I don't know
on
what
a
you
Are they
on
doing,
a.
fucking
but
with it?
came out your
It
They
looks
way.
fucking
like
with
it.
it?
Nigga
It
hard.
seems like it.
They fucking. All right, we ain't even talking no more. You heard? Nigga just said they putting me on a card in the top of the year. What's the vibes? What's the vibes? What's the vibes? If the league feeling it, what's the vibe? I fuck with Fate. I ain't no frontin' ass nigga. That nigga fire. He want pain. We could work. Main
You
event shit.
you,
I'm
you
paining him up too.
how many rounds
We going
think?
three pieces.
Come on, man. You can't ask for nothing less from that, man. Not that type of matchup.
Hey,
We
you know
going
you know
three pieces. We going three pieces.
I you winning? How many you winning? What round you taking?
I'm 30 and shit. You know how many balls I could come up with him with his name? Like he bugging out. Ain't nobody ever had your name.
Somebody
I'm
just
not
had to
even. I
jump
don't
in
care
here.
what niggas said to you. It ain't enough niggas to set enough.
The Hitlist staff is saying this is a certified classic. You agree
Got
with
me
that?
spilling my drink. I can't believe it.
Is it a
Nigga
certified
coming,
classic or is it
nigga
a
coming face
casket?
first at the gun range.
You heard me, Steve? Is it a certified classic or is it a casket?
Listen, man, I ain't talking no more. That nigga getting talked to, man. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm not accepting. Yo, it's so real. I'm not accepting nobody else. He done
Mm,
talk dirty. He done talk dirty. He wants steams. Everybody jacking it. I want nobody but fate. It's fate.
mm. Oh, fate has created his own fate tonight. Seems
Mhm.
like.
Mhm. Mhm.
Seems like.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But
it,
that's
it,
funny because that's how this game go.
Y'all
Because I ain't
see,
gonna
y'all
front,
see. I
man.
started with one blunt. I got a different blunt now, right?
Look, I ain't gonna front.
And I'm ready to spark another one.
I went to the
Cold
last Gates event,
translation.
right?
I duck no smoke, nigga. Like,
mm,
fuck
All
is
right,
he
bro.
talking
You
about?
once you jump in, this shit gonna hang up, and I'm already in here with him. But listen though, I went to the last Gates event, right? And I wasn't familiar with him at first, but now I'm all the way up to speed. I like the boy, Murdoch.
Oh
That
my
nigga
geyser
different.
from DC.
That nigga he battled Mars.
Oh, he battled. Oh yeah. I forgot he did battle Mark. That's my guy.
Yeah, he
I
just battled
I,
Mars.
I I I was out there and see. I think it's CGBL. No,
I
that's
want
country.
him.
That's
I
country
want him to
battle
throw the
rounds.
battle. I think
I
that
was
shit gonna be
I was out
funny.
there with. That's my guy. That's my guy. My son Murdoch. Cause I pulled him in 30s from they battle league, and they had them battle on our league. I thought it was county battlegrounds, but I'm maybe I'm bugging.
You right. That's exactly what it is.
That's what it is.
That's
Oh,
their
all
home
right.
league.
Pardon me.
I should be in. I'm coming in now.
All right. I see it keep jumping. Yeah, he trying to jump in now. He lit.
it. I mean, listen. For me, this is great. I get kitchen clean and steams in one night. And not to pause. Not to mention. Not to mention. I mean, I already got to interview kitchen clean, but this is different. This is fun.
Yeah,
So
it's about
Look,
to be
both of
real
us,
different
when
because
me
they
wanting to talk to
there
him,
he go.
he
There he
kept
go.
saying kitchen clean.
Yo, yo,
kitchen clean. God
And
bless. How you
bro, he
doing?
said
God bless.
he want that smoke on URL,
God
man.
bless.
Yeah. I need that timing, bro.
You already know.
I need that timing, bro.
Turn that down for me for the one time, Cuddy. Let me do this interview real quick.
Feel me? Like, come on, bro. You
What's
you
going
you you
on?
you were part of the niggas who pioneered the PGs, right? Your PG, personally, is my favorite first
What we doing?
PG. You feel me? Out of all of everybody's first shit, you and Magic is my favorite shit, bro.
Oh, came out. Hold up.
You
Hold
feel
up.
me? But I held this for long
What
enough. Like I gotta
He
speak
what
jumped
now.
out.
what
He'll probably be right back.
He gonna be back.
what
You feel me? But
what
what I'm
makes
saying is,
what makes
he
that
was my
what makes
favorite
that your
P.
number one?
Huh?
What makes that your favorite one?
Son. It was the fact that his new style, bro. When he came out, it was like, what was this, bro? He was doing some other shit.
He back with us.
You feel me?
All
I
right,
see him. You feel me? Like when he came out, bro, he was doing
Steams.
some other shit.
No, Steams. I'ma
Yo,
tell you, bro. Listen, you already know from. I'm talking about niggas since you and Brooklyn Carter, bro.
Mm.
I was telling
mm,
niggas off top that you was a star, nigga.
that's
That
a
you was a
fact.
star, and you was one of my favorites, nigga. The shit that a lot of shit that these niggas is doing right now. Steam's kind of fathered that style, bro. Like I'm telling niggas that, and like as a nigga who like as a nigga like not even to say like you under me, but as a nigga who I'm gonna say like as a nigga who started after me, I'll accept that battle on URL, bro. I would do that. I'll take it on hit list.
Oh shit.
Hold up. Wait, wait,
Oh
wait, wait,
shit.
wait. Wait, wait, hold on now. Fate, you might have to step aside
Hey,
for a
hey, how
second.
that shit go? We
Because
running up a bag, nigga.
Hey, you already know.
We running
Running
up a
up a
bag,
bag.
nigga.
Yeah, we
See,
definitely running the
only
bag.
only
We
thing
steady
is,
doing that.
I know these niggas gonna pay it. They give us the handsome checks that we looking for. You
I
feel me?
can't give y'all fat bands of 10. You know, I can't. You know,
The handsome checks we
you
looking
know.
for. And I'm trying to go for the gusto, bro. Cause this is what I'm saying. Like I told him, you was my favorite. You not fuck was. You was my favorite PG from that
Right.
class, right? For me, I feel like so you are part of the innovators of PG, the whole PG thing. You just said what I was about to say, far as when you come to my PG class, one thing is I left a lasting impression. A lot of things going on came from my style that I built. So it's like it's two innovators of this PG shit. We could have a
That's how I
classic.
feel. I feel
You
like
feel me?
I feel that same way. I feel that same way.
I think that'll be a dumbass awesome motherfucking
And
match.
niggas know if they get
I'm
the
coming
best
to see
themes
that
and they
shit.
get niggas know if they get the best themes and they get the best clean, how that's gonna
And the
go.
best
Oh
clean,
man.
it's gonna
Oh
be a
man.
fucking like. Come
Oh
on,
And I
bro.
man.
would really go hard. I would really go hard because nigga, cause like your pen, I respect that shit, bro.
Likewise, bro. Likewise, bro. Come on
And
now.
ever since
I wouldn't
every
be asking for this for
nigga
nothing
ever
less.
since
Like
nigga my goal here is to I'm saying nigga if you go cool I'm in a different mode. That shit ever since then man, come on, bro. What? That shit, like when I heard that, I'm like, oh yeah, this young man kicking that shit, boy.
that's a
I
fact.
you want
That nigga
this
Because look,
said,
is
everybody
this
write different, so everybody can't write like that. You know what I'm saying?
this is
Everybody
That's
can't
a
write
big
like
fact.
that.
this is legendary shit right here. I'm a fan of. I just finished telling Clean himself like maybe a month ago, like yo, when Clean's on his A game, I think he's unbeatable. I think he
He
com-
is.
yeah.
Any nigga that say he not is a dick eater. Like, dog, you've seen it done.
All right, so look, so I got Swamp on the 20th, right?
oh you
So
got
let me
Mm-hmm.
swamp.
so let me tell
Holy
niggas how
shit.
this shit about to go. You feel me? I'm telling niggas how this shit about to go. This shit different because first off, like it ain't a crowd. You know what I'm saying? I even look at the NBA different.
Mm-hmm.
I even look at the NBA different in the bubble because it ain't no crowd. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
Mm-hmm.
even hoop different when it's not a crowd. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I look at it like it's worse for niggas now because I get to narrate. I get to narrate this shit. You feel me? I get to control the narrative rather. You feel me?
I'm gonna say one thing about that shit, bro. That shit is battle rap. We all used to battle rap. We both veterans. We've been doing this shit for years. You feel me? That shit is battle rap on. If we gonna talk basketball, we gonna take it to 2K. And this is I'm taking this from daylight, but I'm jacking this shit heavy.
That
Battle rap in that caffeine shit during quarantine That shit is battle rap on Hall
It's
of
a whole.
Fame,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. It's
That
like
shit
battle rap. It's
it's
like
just
battle rap
it's
on crack.
mad it's crazy to deal with that shit when it's like it's nobody. It's like it's a few niggas there, but we crowd rappers at
It's
this
so
point.
different because
We've
now,
been getting paid to rap in front of hundreds of
because it's
people.
like Steams being on the stage in front of 1,500 motherfuckers. It's like you don't give a fuck about
Mm-hmm.
what nobody at home thinking right now when you on that stage. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? So it's like when I
Mm-hmm.
get to go back to the old clean with this shit, like because I control the narrative. You feel me? Now we at the point now where we can do more, so we don't gotta really set up and do all this cold ass shit and do. We back to the part where we can more so talk to niggas now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Swamp gonna be
Mm-hmm.
nice because Swamp is nice. You feel me?
Yeah.
Swamp gonna come in there. Swamp gonna have a lot of good bars because that's what he gonna do. But I'm there to control the narrative. I'm there to hit key points. I'm there to tell niggas what it really is. I'm there to tell niggas why Swamp really can't fuck with me.
Hey, bro, I want
Mm-hmm.
to ask you a question though.
That's what I'm here to do. How you doing? You all right?
Can you hear
I'm
me?
cool.
Kitchen,
Little chocolate just hopped in the car. My bad, y'all.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Is she
live.
looking like a pudding cup? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm there to control. I'm there to control the narrative.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, listen though, because like I said about Stings, dog, I know what y'all dudes is capable of when y'all niggas is ready. Like when y'all niggas come locked and loaded, both of y'all niggas are unbeatable. You feel me? Um, I just feel like if you battle Swamp and you like with the T top and the twerk back to back, like I feel like if you would have stopped them niggas wouldn't be where they at right now.
This the thing about the niggas like T Top and Jers, and Swamp too, and me and Steams. It's already was it's this shit was already destined. You feel me? So it's like
Oh, so
even
you
if I
say
would have beat if I well Jers if I would have beat Jers, I would have slowed him down a little bit. But I'm gonna be honest. These niggas that every nigga that I just named is hard niggas to beat.
so
Every nigga
what?
I just named is hard. Even Swamp not an easy nigga to beat. You know what I'm saying? T Top that's not an easy nigga to beat. It's certain styles, so it's
Mm-mm.
like they would be. I think they would be on that same level.
So what you're saying
It
is no
probably
matter
wouldn't have
what.
happened. It probably wouldn't have happened,
That's
especially T
real.
Top. T Top was already established. You feel me? So it would have just been like a L on T Top record. But if I would have beat Jers like bad, then yeah, it would have been real bad for Jers because when the stardom like that, then
I mean, because that's a hell
like
of a feat to say I beat clean on URL.
So
and
That's how that. I mean, that's what started Jury.
like that's one of the key things with me and Swamp. Like
the
Clean
20th
Battle and
to
Swamp
answer
on the
Faith's
20th.
question.
Well, that's one of the key things about me and Swamp. Is like I look at how he came in with his class. You got to look at how Swamp came in with his class, and then look at how I came in with my class. We was two different type of stars. You feel me? My stardom was way bigger than Swamp stardom was coming in. You feel me? Because I got too much shit in the bag. Say it again. The spin, roasting session. You feel me? Swamp don't really got shit in the bag. Swamp just got good bars. You feel me? And shit, everybody in URL got good bars. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when they calling you baby clean, like what really make you different? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas can rap, but like I said, I took a liking to Steams because he was different. When I heard, I'm like, nigga, this nigga rapping it, like he rapping, but the shit different though. You know what I'm saying? The shit that him and Chess Brong was different. I fuck with it. and they
I
the reason that a lot of these niggas is rapping how they rap right now. Just like back then, I was the reason a lot of niggas was rapping how they was rapping.
Doing what they was doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Niggas back then, niggas wouldn't have said grab weed, pull her down the block. That's a
That's
drag
a
queen.
drag
Niggas would have
queen.
said it like one word in the bar could make a difference. Niggas would have said grab weave and pull her down the block like a drag queen. Before I said it
Hmm.
like that, before I said grab weed, pull her down the block, that's a drag queen. Before I did that, niggas wasn't punching like that, bro. Niggas was not punching like that, bro. Niggas was punching different. Everything was like and everything was ass. You feel
It
me?
was more
Nigga, the
metaphorical.
shit you was doing
Niggas
back
wasn't
then
stopping and going.
was
You
just
feel what I'm
too
saying?
different.
Niggas punches came in more metaphorically.
I burn nigga said I run down, burn the tech, and one shot burn his chest like my gunpowder
And
liquor.
see, like niggas wasn't punching like that. You feel me?
At all, bro.
Niggas wasn't punching like that. Them was different kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said,
And my
please
like my
jump in.
class,
I don't care if
man,
your
you gotta look
mans
at we all
jump
came
in,
out
I
of
ain't
my
stabbing.
class. For me to be one of
The
the two
cat
best out of my class was me and
kids
Bill
up
Collector.
here.
So for me to be one of the best out of that class, nigga, it was me, Bill Collector, John, M City, fucking B Magic, fuck who else? Rosenberg Raw.
Clean, they asking when you
the
battling Swamp.
20th.
It just a lot of niggas. A lot of
that's when
niggas, bro.
that's when Clean is
And I just
battling.
really
So
feel like, and I
This month?
best.
uh, I believe it is this month. I believe it is this.
All
That
right.
nigga on the road somewhere. He'll jump back in this bitch though. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a dope ass battle, dog. And I hope
Hell
y'all can
yeah.
make that work out. Like, yeah, dog. Like, I ain't gonna front. I could probably do something nice for y'all, but I can't. I don't got their budget and their resources and they sponsorships. You feel me? So
Man, they got
I would love to
the
have
white
that
people.
though. I ain't gonna
They
even
got the
front.
white people paying for it, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, like I swear, like it's so many different dope battles that I would love to have, but I just know like we gradually getting there. You feel what I'm saying? We gradually getting there. But the main focus is to push our guys to
To the
get to where
forefront.
y'all at.
And
Like
that and that's why I
I
understand,
want them to move beyond hit list. You feel me? That's
bro.
the
And
whole
this is
purpose
what
of
I
this shit.
understand too, bro. Because battles like that, it's like it don't make sense to do. We not both from the league. You feel me? We both rock with the league. We not both from the league. So it's like our battle. That battle needs to be on that platform that it benefits both of us. And then we do battles with y'all to benefit you and the battler who's on it.
That's what this shit about. That's what building leagues is about. You feel what I'm saying?
does
Be-
does the does the battle matter on? Does the battle matter on the? Does the league matter for the battle, or does the battle matter for the league? Like, I don't
it's
know if I'm saying
both.
that, but
It's both because let's say I book you to battle Steams. You represent the league. You understand what I'm saying?
could
So
do that.
it's
Look, don't
both
put that
ways.
out there. You could do that. That
It's
is a
both
possibility.
ways. It's a lot of possible. Listen, dog. We gonna get to the meat and
let's
potatoes.
not. Let's
We
not.
gonna get to the meat and
I'm a
potatoes, man.
journalist, right? I don't want to. Look,
You feel me?
I
But
want
that's to me that's a both that's it's both ways because if I'm presenting the opportunity for you from the league, then I feel like you gotta hold it down, especially if you want these type of looks. Because if we give it to you and you drop the ball, who else you think gonna expect to give it to you?
that's a fact.
I wouldn't call it politics. I would just say that's how the game go. Not just because you had one bad game doesn't mean your next one gonna be bad. You feel me? It just means you needed some time to figure some shit out. Go back to the drawing board. We're gonna try this again. Now this is where consistency comes into play with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now you get your second opportunity. Let's say your next matchup, a Dre Dennis or a Press Mafia. someone within that realm still. Not higher than, not lower than, but still in that same realm. Someone you can still hold to that same standard as the nigga you battled before. And you drop the ball again. Now, me as a league owner, what would you do as a league owner at this point? Would you tell your artist, hey, you need to work on your craft a little more? There's kinks in it. Because niggas don't be understanding this, and I tell niggas this all the time. Niggas are fans of these niggas, okay? That plays a fucking part in your mental preparation. You can't say I'm not a fan of Steams. Please tell me that. So to
What
me,
that
you mean
what that got to do with the battle?
because
That got nothing to do
everybody
with it.
don't have. Listen, what I'm saying. Everybody don't have the same mental
Look, my
preparation,
my
bro.
mindset is this: if Steams, and this is humbly, if Steams humbly says I'm taking a battle, that means that Steams is saying to me like, yo, I want this battle. He doesn't need to take a Scoop Mosby. He doesn't need to take anybody. You know what I mean? He's Steam, so I'm gonna try to. You know what I mean? If I have to, my mindset about battle rap is you gotta kill the person in front of you, and if he's at a point where like he's up here, this is for me. It's not about whether I'm gonna kill you because I love you that much. Like you help me see some shit. I need this one, so you gonna have to die. Not that I want to, not that I want to do it, but shit, like that's how you know what I mean. I look at it like the way Japanese people look at sword fights in particular. To become a master, you have to. In the old days, to become a master, you had to kill the master. Like you couldn't call that unless you took the man out. So that's how I see it now. That's what battle rap is. It's like if Steams is like, yeah, I mean, then that means he has to die bad. It's not a question of whether or not.
But
It's a
that's
question.
my point.
You know what I
Like
mean?
it's up to you to come through and do your part. We laid the table out and we set the plates for you. All you
I
got to
agree.
do is come and eat.
I
But
agree.
if you
But
don't do that, but listen, if you don't do that, and we give you another plate just as good,
right.
and you drop that plate too. As a owner, what do you want to? What can you do with that artist? Like, you
I
feel what I'm saying? Like,
well,
we
I argue that here's my thing with that, right? And this is just as a person who understands a lot of the way artists kind of think. The whole point for me has always been, at least with leagues, is you battle till you battle the other people in the league to show your dominance. At that point, then you get the if the league has felt like you've done that, then you get the name you're looking for. You know what I mean? Then the league is like, all right, you've been loyal to us, you've done this, that, and the third, and you've proven that your dominance in the ring against the people in front of you. I would, if you lost that opportunity on round, or let's just say you didn't do your job on the name that they give you. So let's just say Scoop Mosby versus Steams. Let's say Scoop doesn't do his job against Steams, right? But that's cool. That just means like, now you got to go back. We're gonna bring you back to the drawing board. You got to go back to facing someone from hit list. Maybe not at the bottom of the barrel because we know you could do that already. You're gonna have to face someone who's about to get that same name at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we know Ace Vegas. Ace Vegas is up here, right? So we're gonna give you Ace Vegas, and then we're gonna see how you rock. There's a new guy coming up that wants that spot. You got to take him out. You want another shot at this name because you lost your shit. I need to see if you can take out the man who's gonna get the next name for us. Who's gonna represent Hitlist the way you couldn't. That would be my way of dealing with that. I got there's a lot of names, but I don't want my artists technically I don't want to see all these names on the card unless they already battled already, but I don't want to see you, dude. I want to see you take someone out who's made their rise. Like, this is the new guy becoming the champion. You the quote unquote champion right now. I need you to show out in front of Hitlist again. You need to go back down to the drawing board before you get that look. Because we already assisted you. I can't keep giving you Kyrie Irving passes. Eventually, you're gonna have to make one of these before you get another one. You know what I mean? That's just that would be
I feel
my,
you.
Steve, how you feel about that? what's your take on it?
My nigga over there working.
Yeah. I mean,
Steam on.
yeah, he's
I mean, to me, the
Kitchen clean.
Oh, my bad. My phone was on some fuck shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
y'all
yeah, you
hear
Yeah.
me?
We can hear you, but
I
you
but you
choppy,
choppy,
Steamo.
yeah.
I'm going through that shit really when I be saying that shit really do not be an excuse, bro. And like Loa tell y'all, cause he from the same city I'm from, a lot of shit go on out here. Like I'm really going through some real shit right now. So
Yeah, I told niggas you got some personal shit going on, so prayers up for you and the
you know what I'm
fam, bro.
saying?
You already know I'm hip, so
I'm just catching call after call. My bad. I didn't mean to jump off the thing. Y'all know it ain't nothing but big respect over here for hit
oh
list.
for sure, man. You already know what it is, bro. Steamo, can you hear us though?
I want my bad. Yeah, give me that blunt, nigga. I want all the smoke, nigga. I want all the smoke.
Yeah, well shit. Y'all know how to make that happen. I already think since he threw that out there, he already done threw that in somebody's ear already. That ain't just some fly by night shit niggas throw out there.
Yeah, it's
So for the Facebook user
it's
calling me a
really real.
groupie,
You know
for
what
the
I'm saying?
Facebook user who I know who you are, Demel, calling me a groupie, I want you to know you can always, you know, donate to the InDaLoop Podcast Cash App and say that, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll give you some type of answer to your question. But we ain't gonna act like
And that's
it ain't nothing.
hashtag
Oh
in the
man, come
loop
on with that, man.
podcast.
Like man, like we grown men, bro. Like we still doing that, bro. I came into battle rap as a kid, telling niggas, man, one thing I don't say to it, if I call a nigga a fanboy, that's I'm disrespecting you. One thing I don't say is fan. I say supporter. You feel me? Like all that shit, man. Like the niggas want to be on that, man. Fuck niggas, man. God bless. You know what I'm saying? God bless, man. That all we here
Already.
to entertain, man. God bless.
You
We
feel
ain't
me?
here for that.
I mean,
Feel me?
you got some shit
Mm.
on the flow though. You feel me? You got Swamp coming up.
Yeah,
You got
older
Steam
chocolate dick.
blowing smoke. You got December. You got Atlanta coming up in
Yeah,
December.
straight ass chocolate
I
dick.
think I think you got something for the gates. I ain't for sure. I don't know how that's if that's locked in. Um that's a lot of shit going on for clean paper right now.
Um, huh?
The swamp
No,
shit,
I'm going right here. I'm still. They gonna come and grab me.
yeah, it'll be the swamp shit, the gate shit.
I'm about to go
I don't
215.
know if you got nothing in between that, then it'll be Atlanta in December.
So
Those
so
three.
so so Clean. I do got one question. I got one question, Clean.
Make me proud. Make me proud.
Shit,
Yeah,
So
we
so
yes,
Clean.
Lord.
You got
that
win
fucking
back.
steam. Shit,
So I got one question, Clean.
yeah. I
You
got
gonna
a
pass
whole
it?
answer. Come on with it.
You gonna pass it, or you just gonna choke on it? You gonna pass it?
Huh?
You gonna pass it?
Am I gonna pass what?
The blunt that's in your head. You gonna pass it?
Oh, I just passed it. I wasn't, but I had to because it ain't mine.
It ain't mine. That nigga stupid.
I wish I was
Yeah,
in a
cuz
city to
hell
pull up
no,
on
cuz would have beat my ass. I wouldn't have passed her that blunt back.
you.
Y'all would have just seen the phone start flipping on live.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all would have been like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It seems like Steve's in everybody's lungs tonight, yo.
This nigga
It's
thought I was
crazy.
playing when I said I'm going back to 215. Nigga, I'm not playing. I'm going back to 215.
So what made you take Swamp now, Clean? What was the motivation behind that?
Huh?
What made you take Swamp right now at this moment?
Well, it it was to the point. It was to the point where it's like I damn near had to, because the first off, I ducked that nigga about 2 or 3 times. You feel me? And second, I'm on the interview. Hold on, my bad. And it was like I had to. I had to. I had
For
to.
real. That's real.
And that check. Yeah, that check. Caffeine doing something nice for us.
Nigga, we all know
I
that
was about
shit.
to ask,
Drake
but I wasn't
going, no,
gonna.
listen, you
I
know,
didn't
I
want to
shout out to
ask.
that nigga Drake. Cause listen, that caffeine shit, bro, like Drake, yeah, they back paying us how they was paying us before YouTube got on that bullshit. You feel me? So it's like, shout out to Swamp, Caffeine, Drake, Smack, Beasley, all them niggas. You hear what I'm talking about?
God
For
bless.
sure.
God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
For real.
God bless.
I
Low.
mean, I think that'll be a hell of a look for y'all for 2021. I think that'll be a strong come out battle for you and Steams in 2021, especially through URL. Like that, you don't even need to promote that battle. Just announce it. It's gonna promote itself. That's the thing I love about battle rap, man. Like niggas from their class and their era, it's different. That's why I like seeing them niggas go against these new niggas. It's like old school rap. Like this my way of seeing old school rap battle new school rap. Like for real, for real. That's how I look at the shit, man. For real. And the shit be entertaining as fuck, but it be intriguing as well because it's a lot of nice new niggas though. Like really nice niggas that has that star quality, that has that star potential. You feel me? So I just be looking at the shit like if Doc would have battled Steams that night instead of Clean, if he would have battled Dre Dennis, if he would have battled Prez Mafia, like the more I look back on shit like that, bro, like it don't matter who it was. Dot was gonna be Dot that night.
Right.
Yeah, my fault. I'm over here. No, I'm still in the middle of writing for this double entendre card. So
Oh, that's what it is. Work, bro.
yeah, pardon me. You know what I'm saying? I just be working.
Speaking of the double entendre
I was
card,
gonna say like y'all getting y'all own shit, and
God
I
bless,
gotta
God.
get ready for my fucking gritty battle. So I'm gonna holler at y'all
Yeah,
Good,
you already
bro.
know.
We appreciate you for sure, for sure.
always, bro.
if you
I'm gonna
can,
call you tomorrow though,
if
bro.
you
Let me.
can, Steve, add me on Facebook.
Um,
Uh,
what's your Facebook or
God
inbox me?
bless.
Tell one of them to send it to me.
We got you. We
say
got you.
less.
But
All
I'm
right,
gonna
bro.
call you to finish that conversation we was having though.
Yeah, definitely, no problem. Holler at me.
All right, bro.
That swag.
Yeah.
That's on you.
Kitchen Clean might come back. I
Yeah,
ain't
he
for
was just
sure
trying to come
about
back a
that.
second ago. I went to click a minute, then he jumped back out. Waiting for him to jump back in.
Yeah, man. Like
Hold on,
y'all
before
heard
we
it
get
first
let's
though. On
let's
hit list. Steam's Kitchen Clean. I can't wait to see that. I hope that happens. I want to see that.
so hold
On
on.
hit list,
Let's
yeah.
Nah. They gonna do it on URL, man. I can't.
although Clean said he would take it on hit
He
list.
said he'd do it on hit list, but
The bag that they looking
I
for.
see what Sting like at this point in battle rap and at
And it
this
makes
point in
sense.
their careers, it makes more sense all the way around. It would be more of a favor to us because they fuck with us. Like Stings was saying, it will be more of a favor because they fuck with us. But it in business retrospect, that's the better business move. And that's what this is about, to get these dudes to think about this as business. And I'm
And don't
glad he
forget,
came and said that.
that Hitless goes by the model, uh, by battle rappers for battle rappers. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
Let's
so
get some marketing out the way while we have this an amazing downtime.
can I address something though? Can I address the elephant in the room? I mean, I know, you know what I mean? Because we had Steams, we had Clean and all that, and we didn't get a chance to make King Animal.
Can
King
we
Animal.
do it? He not hold up. He not
is he
worth that.
here?
He not worth that right now. Let's do the promotion for
Nah,
this battle league. No, 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 no.
go
Is
ahead.
he
Double
here?
on,
Pay the
double on,
bills.
Is he
double
here?
entendre is coming out, right? Double entendre. I just want let's be clear that Prez Mafia is battling Young Dot.
That's a
Young
fact.
Dot. And that battle is gonna be
Can
crazy
I get
because
some cheesecake pudding
the truth is
with some
cheesecake is
strawberry shit
good
on
right
it?
now. The truth is, right? It's the loser that walks away with a bottle of Henny. That's crazy. Never heard no shit like that. The
Henny
loser
Black.
has to walk away with
Hashtag
a
Henny Black.
bottle of Henny. Hashtag
Hashtag
Henny
Henny
Black.
Black.
Hashtag Scoot Up. Hashtag Double Entendre. Hashtag InDaLoop Podcast. Please like and subscribe to everything that we
Hashtag
are
hit
doing.
list swagger Don. Hashtag hit list low. Y'all know what it is, man.
You know
We
what I mean?
grinding.
There's new merch coming soon, very, very, very soon. You catch Swagger Down right now on the right of me, wearing a nice, should be brand new hit list T-shirt, and so merch is still being sold. I'm pretty. The Patreon is active, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope, the Patreon isn't active, but it will be very soon this week.
So this week, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna
Hold
hold
me
you
to it. We're gonna
this
get
week.
there.
This week, the Patreon is open. Please, please, please look out. And when you hear from me, trust me, it will be up there. When you hear
Yeah,
from
come and
me,
check out some of them packages though, man. They definitely worth the look, man. And if you support what we doing and support the brand, man, like in these dudes we pushing,
we
the
are we are
Patreon is where it's at to keep seeing them.
we are
Big facts.
doing so many different things that hit this that it is ridiculous. And I mean ridiculous. You're gonna catch a lot more matchups. If I'm telling you that the co-main event is Mo Moolah versus Scripture, and the main event is Young Dot versus Prez Mafia. Imagine what the rest of this card looks like, as you see in my bottom right, or now my full complete right, full to the farthest right of me. You can see it. This card is ridiculous. I'm gonna throw my personal favorite that's gonna be out here. My personal favorite is the Step Brothers versus Disrespectful. That's probably gonna be one of my favorite ones to see. I, I'm I'm just excited for everything that's about to pop off. And don't forget that there is a card in December. Shh, there is a card there. We ain't gonna announce too much, but we will drop that. That there is a card in December that you need to look out for.
This baby kitchen say God bless.
What's up, boy?
Say God bless. Yeah, you already know. Say hit list. Yeah,
Hit list.
you
Right.
already know. Y'all see, cause listen, this was so crazy. In 15 years, he gonna be on hit list fucking niggas up.
Call.
They gonna be like, dang, I ain't even know that was Clean's son. They gonna be like, when them boys cold, I ain't even know them was his sons. Him and his brother. Ain't that right, that ain't? Say yeah. Who
What's
you want to
popping,
battle?
YouTube user?
You want to battle Baby Surf? Yeah, I kill Baby Surf. Yeah. Yeah, I kill Baby Swamp too. No, you can't kill Baby Swamp. That's your nephew.
Hey, speaking of that,
You know, Swamp your big brother.
that's a battle I
Can't kill
always
Baby Swamp.
wanted to see happen. Is that a battle you will take? You
He
versus
write
Surf?
my rounds. He the one write my rounds for me,
You versus Surf?
bro. Baby Kitchen cold.
Say
Shit,
Clean
Like
he
they
being
said,
herself.
they
he being
December.
raised by
Who said they
greatness. He gotta
December?
be.
That's not who you got me booked against in December, is it? The one who just said they op a bum.
No.
We can't disclose all information. It could be clean. It
Nah,
might. We'll see.
young Dot.
Oh,
Nah, that's already out there. Young Dot's
because if
battling.
I'm your December op, I'm fresh as a bitch.
Nah, if Young Dot's battling L.A. Cruz.
You got another Cali nigga, bro. Niggas, you clapping? This nigga crazy. I think he froze up. Yeah,
So
he froze
now
up.
go ahead and address King Animal. What do you need to say about King Animal?
I don't know why he got anything to say at all.
Hey, Lo, you supposed to be impartial.
But he can do what he want to
My
do.
bad,
He do what
y'all
he
had
want to do.
froze.
Oh, hold on. Swagger Don got something to say to somebody. Hold on, bro. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
so
Swag.
man, I mean, it's not really what I have to say to him. It's he's fishing over here for a battle, and I want to get him that battle soon as when it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to do that. But what I wanted to address was when he said I've been on a better card. Then who? You've been on a better card than who? When? I mean, because as far as it goes in hit list, it ain't no better cards than the hit list card. What are we talking about?
I told you, man, when I seen that post, I wanted to respond to it, but
Like, better post to the hit list card.
like you know me, bro. Like I just told, like I made a post earlier. I say I really be humble when I go live, and I really do. Like
Not me.
I could be on some different shit, like some way different shit. You feel
I'm
me?
your alter ego.
Ain't no
I'll do it.
need for it though. So like, why? You feel me? I'm enjoying my life just the way it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? So I let a lot of that shit go over my head, man. Like I don't be feeding in like a nigga. Like to me, nigga, that was a turnoff. Like you would never. I would never pay you no attention now since you feel like you be on better cards.
No, listen. The thing is, this is the thing. Now let me take one hat off and put the other hat on. This is what we were just talking about. Let me take one hat off. Let me take the league on the hat off. Swag it on now. Yo, when I looked at his battles, I wasn't impressed. You know what I mean? He said words, and I guess they went together, some of them. You know what I mean? But I wasn't impressed. I seen one battle where he started to say a little something, but he be having the gas station with him. You know what I'm saying? That's only gonna go but so far. I really don't care what happens on camera. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many of your people grab your shirt. Yo, that was crazy. If it was trash, it was trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you trash. What I am saying though is you gotta raise that bar when you come here and start talking to these guys at hit list, man. I stand behind the brand. You know what I'm saying? Every individual that you talking to and they talking back to you, man, they ready to clap something. So listen, pull up whenever you available. You let me know when you available again. Hit me up, hit me in the inbox, let me know when you available. And I'll make something happen. I don't know if it's gonna be Citrus. Citrus said he's not interested in battling you right now. Talk to Citrus. He said if that's what the people want, I might even create a poll just to see if this is what the people want. If the people want to see that battle, I'll make that battle happen. But
well, hold
I'm
on.
gonna say
I
I'm
will
gonna
argue.
say I'm gonna say this though, King Animal. I hope that battle don't happen.
not really impressed. You know what I mean? He ain't say that.
It
He
ain't
ain't say
even
that too
about that.
crazy.
I was uninterested when a motherfucker said I've been on better cards.
So
So
hold
since
on.
you feel like that, no, ain't no whole name. Fuck that. So since you feel like that, why the fuck you still over here fucking with niggas?
Nah,
Let's get to that part.
what you gotta understand is right. Check it. First and foremost, he wants a plate over here. You know what I'm saying?
I get that part. But you think the
So
way
he's
to go
talking,
about it, I'm
but
gonna
he's
go and
not
tell
talking
you
to
on
us
real
when
I
he
got
say
better
that.
plates. So I
He
ain't
not
worried
talking
about
about,
y'all anyway.
see,
Come on,
hold on.
bro.
Let me put my other back. Let me put my other hat back on.
No, it don't
He
work
not
like that for
talking to
me.
us when he say that. He talking to the battle rappers.
Don't
He's
matter.
trying to make them feel some type of way.
I
He's trying
mean,
to
you
make them
just
feel some type of
addressed
way.
that
He don't
same
want us to
question.
listen. He don't. I'm gonna tell you why he don't want us to feel no type of way because he wants to get booked.
Now, when I'm gonna tell him this, he gotta explain that to me. Explain that to me out of his mouth, because to me, I took that how I took that, and I ain't gonna take it no other way. I don't care what you say, nobody else say. Swag, my mind is made up.
So
Yo, like for real, like yo, the way he like, listen, I'm not trying to. And Scoot was, and let me just be clear, Scoot was defending him. Scoot said, nah, but he aight though. He be talking his shit.
I
He be
was
getting
on
in,
that
and he be
call.
getting
I
in the
heard
range, and he
all
be
that. He
talking.
nice and all that. You telling them no, he not. I heard all that shit you heard. All of it.
if you
I
didn't
didn't say he
listen,
wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't
hold up,
nice.
wait,
He
no,
was
no,
being
no, no,
nice
no,
to
no,
me.
no. I don't put me in this. I am an interviewer and an interviewer only. I only ask questions.
No, you're
That's
not
what I
interview
do.
only. Let's
That's
let's
what I
make
do.
that.
No.
You battle rap. You battle rap. So
Hey, bro.
I asked you, and you said,
No. In
he
this
be
moment,
doing his thing. You said he battled Theory Truth. He battled Ishmula. You was naming names of people he battled.
I am a researcher of
I know.
skills, and I am an interviewer. I
You the same dude that said the goods lost to Averb. We
can we
not doing this.
can we not?
We not doing this.
At the moment.
Nobody look at the watch the comments. Watch the comments.
I
Nobody's
am
gonna agree with you.
I am right now. See, Swag, this is why you stay behind the scenes. Right now.
This is why you don't judge battles. You don't judge battles.
Right now,
You give your input to the artists, and you discuss styles and what they do, but you don't judge battles because
I am a researcher. That is what I do. I document and I ask questions.
Hitless Mel said, you look at battle rap through one eye.
Donate to hit the InDaLoop Podcast.
Right. For that donation.
Donate, please send a donation. If you guys want me to remain one of the top interviewers, their top guys, this would be the best way to do that. Because I definitely love working with Hitless. Hitless has done so much for me as a whole. Even though right now Swag right now is.
Nah, I'm not going back.
He's talking crazy right now. He's talking crazy.
You can't take none of this stuff personal. I'm just giving you my opinion. It's me being me.
I hear you. I'm just saying. I'm just simply saying. Donate to the InDaLoop Podcast Cash App. I am a researcher only. I give my opinion off camera. You will never hear me say
no, and we not saying you discredited that man as an artist. What I'm saying is when I was saying I don't understand why he talking crazy because he not even like that. You were saying nah, he be rapping. He show up.
I said, oh no, what I said was let's be clear. All I said in the conversation that we had was I think he is a decent battle rapper, and I would like to see him battle on Hitless Battle League for the simple fact that he is calling out Citrus. I don't particularly like battles where you're only calling out someone for one specific reason, but if we're gonna talk King Animal as a whole, he's a solid battle rapper. I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen
solid in what way? What are we talking about? Solid?
I think
he always shows up.
Yeah, I think he shows up. He does what he says he's going to do. He has a certain way of writing, and I'm cool with that. I mean, I like his work, but I'm not saying you ain't if you ask me to match him up with someone at Hitless, I wouldn't tell you a match that I think would make sense for him at the moment. But I would tell you straight out. I would tell you I couldn't tell you a name that
would smell for donating to the InDaLoop podcast.
I appreciate every donation to the InDaLoop podcast. It helps immensely to everything that we're doing here, including me. So I just think that we're talking about King Animal as a whole. I don't think I don't know. I personally don't know if he can beat anyone. I think he has the potential to beat somebody in Hitless Battle League, but I don't know if
That's not what you
he's
said.
not convinced. Listen,
That's not what you said.
no, I said all I said to you was he was.
Right now.
I said he was cool. Ask Low, he's right here. I said he was cool. He's a cool bet. He's cool. I can't think of an opponent. You never asked me that. I can't. I'm giving you new information.
I said you all you did was tell me a list of people that he battled.
Yeah, I gave you a list of people that he battled. Of course, because if in the early goings before the greatest collide for me, Hit List and InDaLoop, Scoot Up was an individual thing that I was doing solely on my own, right? And I interviewed King Animal. So I have a lot of knowledge on King Animal in general. Yeah, I have a knowledge. I have knowledge of him, and I know what he does because we had a conversation about his skills and talent, what he hopes to do, where he wants to be as a battle rapper. So of course I'm gonna like, you know what I mean. I think if you wanted to give him a battle, you know what I mean. I think his latest Troll Hitless Mel makes sense. I wouldn't.
I mean, like, listen.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, listen. Hitless Mel got to get through Steam Lagoon. Steam Lagoon is who. Listen, let me pull the card up. Steam Lagoon is who he about to face on the card. Double Entendre, October 10th.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but my point being that I can't see a battle that makes sense for him on Hitless at the moment. If there's no need to look at that any other way, but in truth, I think him being on Hitless would be. I think it'd be something special in general. I mean, I do know him outside of the trolling. I can't hear you. Hold on, I can't hear you. Hold up. Lo, you still there?
Yes, sir.
So you can hear me. All right. So what matchups are you looking forward to on this double entendre card? We didn't get to ask you that.
All of them.
Come on, there's got to be a special one for you, one that you're like, oh, where?
All
Like,
of them.
see,
I
you
like
put.
to see niggas work. Like, I want to see. I'm excited for every person on this card. It's opportunity in everything. It's opportunity in you walking out your front door because you never know who you might run into that day.
All right. You know what? Let's do this. All right. So, do you consider Scripture roster for Hitless Battle League? Is Scripture the roster?
I don't know if he's on the roster. That's something I would have to discuss with bro. Like, it's never been discussed with me as far as him. I can give you everybody I know for a fact that's set in stone as roster on hit list,
Mm-hmm.
which is Shada Reed, Young Dot, uh, Dot Everything. Who the fuck else we got? Red Bangs. Damn, who was that? We was just the names. I use a lot of drugs. I smoke a lot of weed. I ain't good with names. Not real name Brandon. What the fuck is his name? He was just on there with us yesterday. That is so fucked up, Lo. That is so fucked
Cal.
up. Yeah, that is so fucked up. It's gonna come to me in a second. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but it won't come out.
Cal.
Who else we got over here? Caswell, Mel, Mars, Clean. I'm trying to bring Sally Cell over.
Scoot Mosby. Continue.
If that's what you want, you just got to remember what comes along with it. You feel?
Well, you got. Well, I wasn't. I
Bro,
guess.
thank God you popped back on here. Who was that we was on live with John yesterday? That what's the name said they wanted the battle.
Who said they wanted the battle?
We was talking about it with John. I know y'all remember this conversation, dog. You got to. And he was there with John. He battled out that way.
He was on the live with John?
He was at John's house when we called John the other day.
D-Real.
D-Real. See, that's why I said I know it's not real name brand. It wouldn't come out the right way. I had to get it figured out. D-Real.
Yeah, D-Real.
He's
Yeah.
hit list roster. Like,
That's
we
the fact.
stacked. We got a good 15 people.
And he was rookie of the year in the West.
So, as far as Scripture being hit list roster, like I said, I don't know.
Scripture is not hit list roster. He's an independent contractor.
So this points to my next question. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat for a minute. How does someone not roster reach the co-main event on a hit list double entendre card?
When they can sit down with the league owners or league owner or staff or whatever case may be and work out a good deal to do consistent work. You know what I'm saying? And giving us quality work. I mean,
now hold on. Now the other piece of this is on his hit list record. He does have an official loss. Am I wrong?
Against Dope.
I would say that was the match. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that an official? It was judged, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a judge battle. He lost. He left the building before the money even got handled. Because he said his lady said they had to go. She had to get to where she was going. Took a little longer than expected. Battle rap.
So when we talk about the opportunities for hitless in the league as a whole,
all right. You want to understand how the situation makes sense, right? It makes sense because Scripture is one of those artists that he'll work with you. He's not just coming. He's not just coming to put a battle in. If he feel the league, if he feel what's going on, he gonna keep battling there. You know what I'm saying? So, for all you know, this might be an FS2 trying to bring him over the hit list. But I mean, he got to keep putting some more work in. That was just his first battle. He wanted this battle right here. He specifically asked for this battle. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, Mo Mula, we worked out a situation that made sense. You know what I'm saying? And once it made sense to everybody, it was like, yo, let's do it.
You know what? I'm doing this specifically for the roster and intel, right?
Because they want to know how to get there too.
So this is where this is coming from. The way you reach this Coleman event on the card. Now, mind you, I did battle Scripture, so I know what kind of work he puts out. I was there when I battled Scripture at the peak of Scripture. So I wouldn't even say the peak. I say the beginning.
And see, but let me also throw this out there. Scripture was supposed to do a couple of battles for us in the past and didn't fall through because of situations. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, I've been supposed to have put. I mean, if it goes by how many times I've booked him to do a battle, he should have had like 4 or 5 battles over there. So then that leads me to ask this question. So if we're gonna ask the question about how this battle came about, we're gonna ask how Dot everything got clean paper his first time out.
Yeah, I mean,
it was the same exact. It was the same exact.
But-
they were supposed to battle. Both of them were supposed to battle multiple times on hit list, and then they reached out to me at a time where I was at an understanding mood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and we came to an understanding real quick. And
did you consider Dot everything a part of Hitless roster at that time?
Yes. Because he was already ready to commit to it before that. And like this is not even out of my mouth. This is out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? I asked him, I told him what I had to bring to the table, and what he said was, well, listen, I battle out here in the West or whatever the case may be. This is my first time ever coming to New York. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the conversation we were having about the original battle I was booking him for. He's like, I never even came out to New York. You know what I'm saying? This is when Hitler's was just doing battles here in New York. So he was like, yo, if you could bring me out to New York, you could be my New York league. Like when I go out there, that's who I battle with. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, that's dope. That's dope too. And see, and knowing what I knew at the time, I knew that he had a couple of cosigns. He had a Geechee cosign. He had a Danny Myers cosign. He had a couple people cosigning him that was just like phenomenal themselves. So it was like, what do I do? This dude wants to come over here and work, and he said he gonna put his work in, and he wanted to look. So we made it happen together.
So, Lo, how important is it to you to maintain multiple relationships with battlers that are independent contractors?
Hold on, ask that question again.
How important is it to you to keep a good relationship with independent contractors?
I mean, it's always good because you have a lot of independent. They pretty much all are, except for when the ones, they got managers and all that goofy shit. And even then, they still independent. You understand what I'm saying?
We throw this out there real quick, Lo, before you even go on. I'm not going to cut you off because you made the comment about the managers. If you're not getting paid at least a band or a couple of bands, the whole conversation you even telling me about a manager, I chuckle as soon as I hear about it. I'm like, oh, one of those, and I chuckle. And I still conduct and do the business anyway, but it's just I just don't understand like why have a manager when you could be independent and not have to cut nobody PC or nothing. You can get the looks yourself. Put in your work and make your way. That's not even discredited managers. You know what I'm saying? Because I manage our artists as well. But
9 times out of 10, if an artist do got them managing them, it's somebody that's been in battle rap for at least 7 to 10 years. You feel me? Like they ain't just got any Joe Schmo trying to represent them. You feel what I'm saying? So that's been my take. You feel me? When I've dealt with artists that has managers, and then they managers been around. Some of their managers do blogs and shit like that. You feel me? So, or some of their managers are scouts at the Crucibles, like all kinds of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I've talked to some of these people trying to book certain people. You feel me? So, like,
So,
I mean, if an artist believes in themselves, then you will stay independent. That's like what Young Dolph said. Why would I sign a major deal when I'm saying 100% of everything doing this shit myself? It makes no sense.
So let me ask you this question: as a league owner, do you think that the artists that are subscribed to the Hit List brand and have put that brand on their back, do you think it it would help an artist per se get to get a bag somewhere else. Like let's try to use an example. Let's say battle rapper A represents Hitless Battle League, and he's going to I don't know, Hot Sauce Battle League or whatever. And let's just say the they don't feel like they're getting what they could get out of the Battle League. Does Hitless step in for battle rapper A and be like, yo, so this is what we're gonna help you increase your bag, or we're gonna help you do certain things so that you can be successful? Or do y'all think, yo, it's on the battle rapper?
To answer your question, that's the goal. The goal is to not stay stagnant. This is like poker. It's a progressive game. You want to keep up with the now, and people want to see artists do certain things. You got to understand, I'm paying for a service, right? You don't want to pay $100 for a ticket to a concert and go to that concert and feel like you didn't get your $100 worth. That's like going to a store and buying a pair of shoes. Then you wear the shoes and you like, nah, this ain't worth what they charging. I shouldn't have did that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so if an artist don't want to progress past hit list, because hit list is not uh a RBE status, it's not a KLTD status, it's not a URL status. Hell, it's not even a fucking gate status yet. You feel what I'm saying? But we're pushing forward. And for those that stay loyal to what we're doing, it's always going to be something beneficial to them. Whether it be we give them looks and they can go other places and get bags. Like I said, that's the purpose of this. I want that for them. I want them to go past hit list. Why the fuck not? Why would I just want them to stay here?
Okay, well, does let's say, so do you manage these artists? Like, are you willing to
So I'm
step?
not managing a motherfucking thing, but my life.
I
Feel me?
take responsibility in a few of the artists that we have here at Hitless. The artist that has reached out to me and asked me to be their representation when they're going to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? Taking out of town bags, or battling outside of the league, or whatever the case may be.
And do you think that is that what a league owner should do for the artist? Do you think that
If they need, that's
Yeah.
the thing, man. If someone is asking for leadership, because that's all it is.
I wouldn't say that. I say direction.
It's
guidance?
it's still leadership, because you're leading them to come to the conclusion and figure out how to do it themselves. They don't need me.
You
They
can
not gonna
use
need me
that
after a while.
terminology.
After a while, after they see how I conduct business and how I talk, and it's not the cocky me when I'm talking business, when I'm making negotiations. It's not the cocky me. It's the reasonable me. It's what's reasonable. We not asking for nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Certain artists is asking for a certain amount. Certain artists is asking for another amount. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so it's levels, and they understand that too. And that's the
a
good
big
part about
fact.
when the artists can understand there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying? And they willing to work to make that level, to increase their levels. It's a beautiful thing, man. Because then that's when you become like math, and me saying, you start knowing your worth. In daylight, when they talking about knowing your worth as an artist, that's when you start knowing your worth. And once you know your worth, what can they do with you? Pay you for your work, and you give them consistent work. But you got to understand that too, that if you don't give them that consistent work, they're not going.
Yeah, but
Bad.
and when you say that consistent work, a lot of them gotta understand. Sometimes that shit might take a year. Sometimes that shit might take 6 months. It all depends on you though. At the end of the day, you feel me? This shit like any other sport. If you stand out in that sport, you're gonna be talked about.
Contract negotiations don't happen every 25 days or every 15 days or every 6 months. They happen on a year-to-year basis. Yeah, a contract that you have is for even if it's even if they say, well, it's only a verbal agreement or whatever case it be, which we stopped doing those. We stopped doing verbal agreements. If you didn't get the email, send me your email address. You can get the email. You know what I'm saying, like for real, like what we talking about, man? We talking about business, because at the end of the day, these artists are a business themselves.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I said hit list is by the art is by the battle rappers for the battle rappers, because it's about you being an artist. We gonna eat doing what we do anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got in this predicament in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about eating off the artist. You know what I'm saying? We gonna provide. We gonna structure. We gonna provide. We gonna promote. We gonna do what we do, and we gonna make this all stick together and come together, and we gonna get it.
Now, before we close this out, because it looks like it is just the end. This should be. We've been on here for at least 2.5 hours now.
It was worth it though. Fuck is you talking about?
No.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You don't get a
Shit.
good battle and pray that they say time. You feel me? Fuck that. Let them niggas
Yeah.
rock. Niggas,
Unlimited.
niggas is rocking right
Rap
now.
for
Fuck
2
you
hours,
talking
nigga. I
about?
don't give a fuck. Rap. Let
I'm
that
lit.
nigga rap.
You feel me? Nigga, we had Kitchen Clean and Steams on this
That's
bitch.
a fact. That's a fact.
Talking about
And
booking a URL battle
come on,
right
man.
here. If y'all ain't see that, if y'all watching now and y'all ain't see that, y'all
Go back, man. They
go
even
back.
said that. Even shout out my bro fucking Kitchen, dog. Like that's my bro, nigga. You know what it is, nigga. 10 toes, nigga. You my bro,
Okay.
nigga. My
Listen,
brother
So-
said, nigga, we
listen,
can
I
do it
done
on
sat
his
in there.
list. But I
Talking
would rather
shit.
y'all niggas go and get the bigger bag. You feel me? And don't just do that. Get some of that pay-per-view money and some of that monetization money off the streams, nigga. Yeah, niggas cutting deals like that. Shit, you
Copyright
need me
your
to
rhymes.
talk for you, nigga. Holla at me. I don't even want no
Copyright
money
your
off the
rhymes.
shit.
Yeah, talk that expensive shit. Go copyright your rounds.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. For
Yeah.
real. I want to see these fellas win, man, at the end of the day. I want these dudes to be compensated for the work that they put in, but I want a lot of them to understand with what they're asking for is gonna come with a lot of hard work and sacrifice. The financial part, it comes with it. But you gotta stick with it and you gotta stay consistent and you gotta stay doing something to stay relevant and showing people that you're elevating your craft.
Hit the Cash App. Donate to the Cash App. Send it to the Cash App.
So if
So let's get back to that. Hold up. Again, the double entendre card
I'm about to smoke,
is coming up very, very
Oh,
soon.
why you be stunting on camera? What's the light, bro? You weak,
man,
bro.
come on, man. This
Come
ain't
on,
nothing,
man.
man.
This ain't nothing. This like
I'm sorry,
The
Scoot.
minute
Look,
this like
Scoot getting mad. Stop. Scoot getting mad at us, bro.
It's
We
like
can't have this
it's like 2-3
debate
blunts.
right now.
You ain't doing that. That's like 2-3 blunts. I'm gonna finish this.
Nah, this is a little runch though.
one of these days, we gonna all meet up and y'all just gonna hand me a blunt, because at this
I
point,
hope you smoke it.
Yo, you don't even look like you smoke, School.
I'm not supposed to. I am an interviewer. I'm supposed to look
You ain't
better.
supposed to because you interview people. You should
Yes,
be a human. You shouldn't indulge in human activities.
I must have been a
What you
guest.
talking about?
I thought
Hey
I
man,
was part of the
I ain't
interview
too
too.
sure. I ain't too sure. I want this nigga to be doing no interviews, man.
Right?
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
What happened when you doing an interview with Snoop Dogg, asking him about
That's
something like
that.
Come on.
No, see,
You talking about?
if we doing, it is my job to make InDaLoop Podcast, especially as the host of the InDaLoop right now, to look as professional as possible in the hood setting. So not that I don't smoke. I'm not
I
supposed to
am
look like.
professional. I'm gonna say this because I know
I'm not.
this shit gonna hit a couple hundred, especially once they see who's on this interview. They're gonna want to hear what they have to say. I'm gonna say this right now, bro. I'm me. I'm gonna always be me. Only people who hide who they are is people who hold secrets. I don't have none. So if I smoke weed, I smoke weed. You got people who drink. You got people who pop pills. Whatever the fuck a person like to do you and be proud of what you do. Don't hide behind no doors. That's all I'm saying. We don't do that.
Oh no, we ain't hide it. No. We ain't hide it. It's called the ability to code switch. Code
Okay.
switching is a very important thing.
Okay.
And
I
right
don't know
now,
nothing about code switching. I ain't never switched no
code
codes unless it was a
what?
combination recipe.
So
Nah,
right.
that's the translation. He got a job, and he can't be making them riff like
I,
that. They might
I'm
have
here
to
to
look
do
at
a
one of
job,
these
right?
lives. They might
I'm a,
look at one of these lives he be doing in his lobby, and they come across one of them lives and he's smoking. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it all up. You know, well,
you know what I mean? The idea and identity of Scoop Mosby is always elevation.
you live in a good neighborhood too. Your rent,
No, I don't.
your,
Do not,
your,
sir.
your rent is expensive.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with
My
living
rent
in a
is
good
expensive.
neighborhood.
That's for damn sure. My rent is expensive, but
That's a good neighborhood. Shit.
no, it ain't. No, it
Could
ain't
you
either.
imagine? Could you
It's just
imagine?
awesome.
Could you
It's just,
imagine what life is like in the neighborhoods that where the rent is cheaper?
yeah, I can. I remember living there.
Oh, let me throw this out there. Shout out Brandon Anderson. Be looking out for this interview coming out this Wednesday. He's interviewing hit list owners this Wednesday. So stay looking out for that. We're gonna do some promo
Get
on
your
that
bars
for
up
you.
media.
So shout out to Get Your Bars Up Media for that, man.
Go follow them on YouTube too.
Big facts and
Okay?
subscribe, man. Don't forget, subscribe. It don't take
That's
nothing but a click of a button.
speaking of subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications
Cause it's
Speaking of
always good, man.
subscribing,
for my YouTube viewers.
speaking of bells, hit list in all entirety, please subscribe. Notification bells always have to be on and put them on to all. As a matter of fact,
That's
we don't want you to get the personalized.
Bro,
We want you to get everything hit list
bro.
because you never know what's going to hit you. On top of that, you'll support the InDaLoop podcast all day long by donating in the InDaLoop Cash App.
Hashtag InDaLoop Podcast. Hashtag
You know what I mean?
InDaLoop
Also,
Podcast.
I appreciate all of y'all in the beginning. You know what I mean? Also, make sure you hashtag scoot up because you know what I
You
do.
know what? I'm slow as shit. My fault.
It's
I'm
okay.
a
We been
little
slow
slow.
at a time or two too.
Hashtag scoot up. Make sure that make sure you look out for all things coming new. That includes the Patreon, that includes the website, that includes the merchandise, that includes the battles, because you do have Double Entendre coming very, very soon. And like I said, the Step Brothers, Mr. Disrespectful is one of my favorite battles coming up in this particular card. Obviously, Prez Mafia versus
Young
Young
Dizzy.
Dot. I had to do that. I had to do that pause. Young Dot and I have a little bit of a scuffle going on at the moment. Eventually, it will be settled in the ring, possibly. So,
Talk your shit, Scoop.
uh,
Talk your shit.
and then what I mean. Just make sure that you are all the way involved. I know in the Loop podcast also has a couple more shows coming.
There's
Again,
a new podcast in 1P. It won't let me switch it, but it's in the new podcast in 1P.
uh, the In the Loop podcast will have other shows coming up. DJ Boswell was not here for just one time. Trust me, she will be back, and she will be just as X-rated as ever.
Shout out
So,
to big homie Boss Guap. That's the big homie.
so we're gonna end this like I always like to end this with Swagadon and Low. What is the best way for you as owners, league owners, to represent the fans and the people to get the best product that you can give them? What is one of those things you are able to do, or what you do more of, so that the fans are getting the best product of Hitless Battery or Hitless LLC at this point?
You want to go first or you want me to go first? Oh, he not here. It's just me and
Yeah,
you. I
yeah,
did
he.
not know that. See, that I'm caught up in my fantasy world. My bad. But all right. Repeat your question again.
All right. What can the league owners of Hitless LLC do for the fans? What can they do more of? How can Hitless improve to make the fans feel like they're getting the best product for Hitless from
Well,
Hitless to them?
okay. The way I would possibly have to answer that is that's the question for the fans. Because the fans are the ones on the outside looking in. So if they feel like we gotta come with better video quality, better video audio, better video production, whatever it may be, they need to reach out to us and express that so we can figure out something different. Without them, there is no us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
What else? Shoot, nigga. Shoot.
Swag still Swag, what about you? What is the best way for the owners of Hitless LLC to
I just got back in here, bro. I ain't hear nothing.
I'm asking a question right now. I'm re-asking. We know you blacked out for a minute. Uh uh so what is the best way that the Hitless owners can best take care of the fans, or what is your take care of the fans, and what are the things that we can do to give back to the fans to make sure that they're getting the best quality
Do you want to hear
from
my
it?
answer? What I told him since you didn't hear nothing?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I personally told him, I told him, I think if there's anything we are lacking as far as video production, video quality, video audio, anything they had an event, something they felt, you feel me, like reach out to us, man. Like we humans, we listen. That's the only way we can get better and move forward. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much where I was at with it. Like if the fans let us know, if they on point with it, they following what we got going on and they point it out, bring it to our attention. We're definitely taking into consideration and figure it out.
All right, and so go ahead.
Ditto. Nah. So what can we do to give back to the fans?
He didn't say give back.
What?
What can we do better?
Oh, we could always do stuff better. Better camera angles, better content, better matches, um, um, bigger platforms. As far as like the capacity, build the capacity or whatever case may be, because we wanted to before COVID came into play, we were looking at doing that and trying to get into a bigger venue. You know what I'm saying? Because like we only been doing venues that so far that only house um I want to say less than 100 people, but we want to look into doing something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? We think we could bring in a bigger crowd with the level of matches that we be bringing to the table.
All right, and on that note, this has been another version of the InDaLoop podcast, which we have now decided at some point we will rename to Scoot Up, as long as the league owners decide to give me my show back. But yeah, so subscribe,
This guy,
bro.
man. This
Yeah,
guy.
of course,
This
of
is
course.
this is a table talk.
Hey man, well, you got to shoot that out there
we
though.
go, we go and start renaming everything. Scoop
Oh
mode.
yeah, listen. I
We
do
go.
need to say something else to the people still watching. Hey. On that and at that event, October 10th, in that private location. Make sure y'all hit us. Make sure y'all hit us up in the inbox. So y'all can get the information for the tickets for the pre-sale. Pre-sale will be $15. The day before and the day of is probably $25. Don't do it to yourself. Get the pre-sale.
How can they get the pre-sale, bro? Tell them how to get the pre-sale.
Oh, how you get the pre-sale? Hit the inbox. Drop it in the cash app. Send your information. Send your mailing information, or where you can receive wherever you receive mail, PO box or whatever the case may be. And the tickets will be sent to you in the mail, or some of these are reserved for you at the door, depending on where you live or whatever the case may be, or how late you try to purchase your tickets. We can even reserve some at the door for you, and you'll just be given the location beforehand. And somebody you'll be able to contact somebody and confirm with somebody the day of and the day before to confirm all the information that you've been given.
And when you make that cash app, make sure you put in the notes double entendre card ticket purchase.
That's a
We
fact.
appreciate that.
That's a fact. But what I was bringing up was, shout out to our sponsors. So we're gonna have the Willy Wonka's, the Willy Wonka gummies in the building. You know what I'm saying? We stepped it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got the 500 milligrams. We got the gummies. We got the chocolate bars. And it's gonna actually be a contest going on. Right? It's very important. I'm gonna make a post about this shortly after too. The contest is gonna be. Well, you all seen the movie Willy Wonka, right? Of course I have.
Yeah, the golden ticket, nigga. Get to the golden ticket, nigga.
Yeah, whoever get the golden ticket wins 10 bars of chocolate or 10 bags of gummies or whatever the case may be.
And that's 500 milligrams, nigga. That's stronger than what I'm smoking right now. And I smoke a lot of this, and I don't think it even add up to 500 milligrams.
Yeah, listen. I told the story the other day. It's kind of embarrassing, but there's some real shit though. So I ate a half a chocolate bar, right? At 10 o'clock in the morning when I first woke up. Brushed my teeth. Damn, man, I taste some chocolate. Some chocolate. So, man, let me eat some of these, man. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to smoke. I can eat this and take the dogs out real quick. Yeah, man, worst mistake I made, man. I ate half that damn candy bar, man. I was stuck on the couch. No, actually, I was stuck right here in this recliner right here, swimming from like 10 o'clock, from like 11 o'clock.
Kendrick Lamar told you about them swimming pools, nigga. I
brought the dogs in at 11 o'clock in the morning.
You dove in.
Chair from 11 o'clock to 1 a.m.
You dove in. Kendrick told you about them swimming pools. You dove in. That's what happened.
It was nasty work. It was nasty work. I ain't gonna lie to
you. Yeah. What Kevin Hart say? You wasn't ready, nigga.
I wasn't.
All right, man. That's the end of the table talk. Soon to be renamed.
Shout out my nigga Ledge in Detroit. Top tier podcast. If you're not in tune, get in tune. My bad, Scoop. I know you trying to end your show, bro, but we gotta show love to those who show it to us, my nigga. For real, man. I'm real big on that type shit. So once again, shout out my dog Ledge Culpepper, Top Tier Podcast. Follow him on Instagram at Top Tier Podcast. Follow him on Facebook, Ledge Culpepper, Top Tier Podcast. Tune in, check it out. If you love battle rap, check him out. Great blogger.
That's a fact.
Shout out to both Kitchen Clean and Steams for coming on the show.
Shout out to bros, nigga.
Again, we appreciate everybody who comes up here. I know I appreciate talking to everybody who's come up here. Shout out to every person who stayed tuned for this long from the beginning to the end. Shout out to everybody who came in sporadically and checked in every day.
For coming in here and getting a battle. You gotta say shout out to Fake. He came in here and got a battle. He said, "Yo, what y'all doing in here, man? Let me get that battle."
Hey, but you know what? Like I told him, that was God working that, bro. Just so happened to call me. I'm just sitting here.
Two battles got locked.
That's just on some random shit. Just on some random shit. Like that's just go to show y'all the type of connection you can have with these artists outside of battle rap. You feel me? And that's what I gun for. I don't expect it with every nigga I come across in this shit. But for the ones that it work out for and it's organic, may God bless, like my bro said, you feel me? And may we continue to move forward and prosper with each other, man, for real.
Earn your spot before earn is your spot.
Talk that shit.
And we out.
You already know.